Let him go. Ah, he's onto it. He's onto it. Right, have we streams on?
All right, we're a goer.
Rightio, welcome everybody to the NTEBA Div 2 and 3 Grand Finals. Once Saldy gets his thing off the screen here, we'll tell you who's in the Div 3 final first. We'll start with the Div 2 anyway. So we've got the Park Rangers versus the LWC Giants.
Park Rangers looking at back-to-back as well.
Yeah.
Might even be three in a row, is it?
It could be. They've been obviously out there for the past few seasons. Very solid team.
Yeah, great team.
Yeah, look, they're going to be hard to beat. I think they went through undefeated, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
So I mean, they haven't even dropped a game this season. So, but we'll see how the Giants go. And
I think there should be a couple of crackers.
Yeah. So, and we're away in the Div 3. We got Sean. Now that's not sure. Are they the Silver Stallions or something like that?
No, I think Silver Stallions got beat.
Queen's Arms versus Park. I'm not sure. But anyway, we got Sean here on the yellows.
I'll have a look for yourself. Reapers. LWC Reapers.
Right.
So LWC Reapers and the Queen's Arms.
So we've got Joyce here for Queen's Arms on the Reds. He's only really got sort of one tricky ball at the top on the rail there.
Which he should be.
We're just trying to get on now. It's pretty fine there. One near the black. Probably want to try and land on that. But that goes easily into the bottom left as well.
He's coming out
firing. On now. That nudge hasn't hurt him too much, I don't think. He should be able to play that plan onto the other red over the hole. Should probably want to be playing next.
Oh, he's landed a bit hampered there, though.
So we've got the big Stolzy for Park Rangers here to break. Get the Div 2 underway. He's got a red.
That's a pretty big break.
I think he goes the yellows here.
I would be thinking yellows.
Straight
Absolutely.
away. He's only got that one sort of in between those two reds there, but
can probably pop it off now with the first one over the bottom left there. Not sure what sort of angle he's got.
Nominated the red, so he's going to stay the red.
Very interesting.
Oh, yeah. I would have gone the
probably
yellows.
just going to double this one across.
It's not bad. The reds are still all right.
Oh, he's wanted that one to sit, I reckon.
Dropped, but see, just these two reds on the left-hand side are just not ideal. That's probably why I would have went yellows. Like you said, you could probably pop that one out in the first shot, but
yeah, I think yellows with the ball, but he can still double that higher one on the rail and knock the other one down.
So
even if he just clips off the red, he can play into the yellow and knock the red down as well. Maybe block the pocket.
You just want to be rolling this in. Didn't have a bad angle to stun over for the double, but it's probably there's a bit of traffic there. Definitely favouring the yellows here.
Not easy, but
you could play this one straight in the middle and promote this other one if he wants to.
Yeah, absolutely.
See what he does here.
That's the shot.
Just hit a bit thin.
Probably just going to lay up here, I reckon. The one over the bottom left.
Pop that one over and leave him nothing.
Just lay up, yeah.
I wouldn't be taking any of these ones here, but just yet. Like you see, you just want to lay this yellow up over the hole, but looks like he's going to go for a long shot here.
He's got to do the complete opposite to what we said.
I wouldn't want to be moving this one. Like, just if it doesn't go in, then it's up the table, and you got to get back up.
The one over the bottom left there, you just roll onto it, roll it to the rail, and then you've blocked that pocket as well.
So now
he's opened him right up.
It's still not too bad, but you don't really want a ball up that into the table because it doesn't really serve any purpose.
I reckon he's got the angle now to play the double and knock the other one out.
Looks
like I said earlier.
Too, so.
Should clip that other one down into the pocket as well. He's played the double.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's been a little bit stiff. He's actually blocked the bottom right now.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there that he's got that nudge onto that. He's got to take his top one here. Just trying to see. He's coming
big
back
shot.
down.
He's got to come right back down.
He's coming back down the left side, is he? No. Tell you what, that's not
a bad leave.
He's still got a couple of big shots here because he's probably got to play the double and try and stun between the two yellows to land on his last ball.
Yeah. I don't mind running it to the centre though.
Even
that way you clip off the yellow.
Clip off the side of that yellow as well.
But it's risky. If he does miss it, then it leaves him right open for David.
It is fairly thin too, so.
Hamper queuing.
That's what he's playing. He's playing into the middle. The fine Nick.
He's played that pretty well. Oh, it's just sat there.
Now, even if it drops, he could have gone back across for his last red.
Absolutely.
Sit over the hole, but
yeah. It's a massive chance here on the yellows. A really, really big chance.
We've got, 12 viewers at the moment. Saying there. Welcome, everybody.
We're on fire.
Steph, you sexy man. Davey.
I'm sexy, bro.
How are you, mate?
Good
to see you tuning in, Davey.
Salty might give us a call out on the stream in a minute. Might put our names up there somewhere.
Hope you enjoy the commentary tonight, mate. I told you the Golden Tonsils was on, didn't I? So, all right. So anyway, back to this.
Styles got a huge chance here now. Just drops this one in, floats up just past the other yellow. Yeah, that's a bit stiff. He's actually gone in off there.
Hit that fairly hard now.
I don't know what his angle was on the black anyways. The black looks a little bit dodgy.
Don't even... Yeah, it's covered by both these yellows on this side anyway, so I wasn't sure.
This is a really, really big chance for
Brashy, yellows. So he wants to take this one.
Take the top, start top of the table, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's got two, so
he wants. I'd be playing this one in balk first, but anyway.
I'd be taking the one in balk too. That's just a little bit dodgy.
It might be close to the line. Not sure. It's hard to see from here, but. And then obviously he's got this yellow on the right hand side rail.
Ooh, a little bit stiff there.
So now he's got to take this long one, whereas he could have already had that out of the way and not have to worry about like coming back up and down the table.
Yep. So
I'm just going to have a quick look at the Div 3 here. We've got Sean on the yellows here, and okay, so he's...
look at us. We're on.
All right, he's played that nice.
That's a really good shot.
Good
That's
pace
a
too.
shot.
So now he's back in control here. He can probably take this one down the right-hand side.
A little bit dodgy.
It is, because you're not going to land on the one beside the black.
Absolutely. I don't know what sort of angle he's got for the yellow next to the black either. So
if he
plays this one and runs through, he can play the other one to the centre, then just float through.
But he just wants to make sure he runs through it.
He's spotted that
nicely. It's a good pot.
He's still got two, though.
Yeah, he's still got two. Just not sure if this yellow goes past the black, this one in the centre of the table. I'm not sure if it sneaks past.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy angle. He's got two. I think you just play the one yellow into the two.
You could just pop them out.
The doubles there,
because the yellow's heading up towards the middle pocket anyway.
Absolutely.
We'll see what he does. It looks like it just sneaks past. He's had a good look at it. So that's not too bad. The only thing is...
I don't think he's got the angle to play the Jackie.
Yeah, he can't play the Jackie on it.
He's going to have to just drop this one in and take him along if it goes to the top right.
And I don't think it does. Sure. I'm not too sure.
Well, that's a little bit dodgy then.
I can't see if they're touching or not, but... it might go, I don't know. It's really hard to see here. Looks like he's playing for it to go up the top, so...
It must be on.
This is a hard shot. Because he's got to play it. He's obviously got to play it at pace and come back out off the bottom rail up the black, so it's a pretty big shot. You don't want to just run through this because you're not going to be left on the black.
No, because you come straight into the black. You playing that sort of shot.
I'd be playing this with bottom, but that's just me.
He's got a bit of a result there, though, I think. Not so sure Paul's on that red over the centre.
I don't think they would have heard it.
I think he's got a bit of a result there, Steph. I don't think he's left him on it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got enough edge on that red or not.
The other thing is, he might have to go across the table because if he does float around through it, he might go in off, might sneak in there. So
Salty's just going to zoom in here for a quick look. I tell you what, he's probably just got enough of it. No, he didn't.
It was always going to be in off when you're floating. It was so fine. It was sitting halfway over the pocket.
You're better off just trying to play it with a little bit of left-hand side. Just
even aim for the jaw and give it a little bit.
Yeah.
Give it a little bit to clip across. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't play it before. And he had, oh no, no, don't worry, that was the other ball. It looks like it's in the same spot as the other one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably about. Not really, nah.
I feel like you can just drop it in behind here and play it down the bottom left.
Yeah.
The double works, though. You've got 2 shots.
The double does.
If it doesn't go, it just sets up. Yeah, it's
That's
a good shot.
So
you have to do nothing stupid here. Just drop it in, run through it a little bit. Nothing stupid. Paul's red's in a pretty average position. So
I mean, even if you leave yourself along the black, you just got to take your medicine and just play it at a nice pace.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's
played a pretty good shot there.
He's played that pretty good.
That's a good shot. That's a great shot. Oh, I wouldn't have been going that way. That would have been queuing through it and floating back down to the bottom right. But
he's played that really well, actually.
Absolutely. The red's cooked.
First frame of the Giants.
Strike first blood.
And that's really good for their confidence to get them going early because, like, as you know, they're going to have tough games tonight against these guys. So,
like you said, the Rangers have been undefeated.
Brash is pretty solid. He's been around for a while, so he's played that well.
Player.
He's played that well.
I was actually talking to Zane before, and I think their closest game of the year was 9-6. So it goes to prove how far ahead they were in the whole competition.
Yeah.
They sort of dominated a fair bit. So that's a great start for the Giants.
So the Reapers got the first one against Queen Arms. So Sean obviously got that first frame. I didn't see what he done with that last yellow when he left himself up
I didn't
the table.
See the finish. Too focused on Div 2.
Yeah, sort of. We'll try and flick between them. We'll probably be mainly focused on the Div 2, but we will try and get a bit of commentary on both. Jess for the Reapers, I'm not sure who this other fella is. I haven't really seen him before, so he's a left-hander, so he must be a decent
Very good cewist if he's a left-hander. Might take your spot in the Demolishers, mate.
He could do. And we got Ali.
Ali.
Up for
What's his name? Ali.
Obviously moved here. I think he's moved here from Melbourne or something. He used to play comp over in Melbourne. So he's quite a solid cewist from what I've seen.
Yeah, I think one of his first times down here. Actually, I played him in a Calcutta quarter-final or something.
So he's got 2 off the break there. Now he's left himself. I'll tell you what, these yellows aren't too bad. This one beside the black and the red, I think, passes into the middle. So
looks like he's actually got a pretty good angle too, just to stun it a little bit, open up the pack a bit, and you still have a shot. You've got 2s in the centre there on the left side.
He could probably play that straight away if it goes, or he can take the other one to the left middle and just come back for that ball, or the one on the close to the bottom railing. So he's got a couple of options there.
Yeah, I don't think there's no rush on that one. It's just below the black because it will go to the bottom left as well. So
I think he chances to do it in the middle here, and it's pretty tight from what I can see on this angle here. So okay, so he's opted for the
must
reds.
Be going reds. Yep.
So I reckon, from what I can tell, looks like I'm going to be calling the wrong colours all night.
Nothing.
I would have gone yellows, but
I would have been going yellows myself.
That's just me. But anyway, I'm going to focus on this game over here. Jess has been playing really well. She made the top 8 in the ladies singles the other weekend, and she's only been playing for probably a few seasons or whatever, and has improved a lot. So it's good to see.
She has improved a lot actually, and she's willing to learn as well. She's a good listener.
She always listens. And actually, as you know, I'm playing with her and her partner in Wednesday night comp, and they're always keen to listen if you got any advice and stuff for them. So it's good to see.
Yeah, that's it.
She's played a nice little container shot there. She's only
Salty's just been a bit of a wigger beside me over here.
Just lemon.
Wants to get involved in the commentary. We don't need your advice, Salty. We don't need no help, mate. All right?
#1 qualifier in 2008.
Yeah, you've told us this 100 times. Would you like me to play the video on the stream, Salty? From the Divisional Grand Final comma? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. It was actually against the man sitting beside me, the staffer.
Oh, I got lucky, mate. Just lucky Salty can't get the pace of the table. So. Fell apart in the big time.
He did fall apart in the big time. Not that the team helped him though, mate. Being 4-zipped out's kind of challenging.
Unbelievable.
Jess has got a chance here.
Yeah, she's on the hard.
She's on the reds.
No, she's on the yellows.
She's on the yellows,
she's got
okay.
Hard one on the rail, but she could play the jackies.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got a bit of a chance here.
The only thing is, like, playing this one that she's closest to, she's probably not going to really leave her a decent shot because she's running into that red.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I reckon you got to take the one. Probably even just lay this one up in the pocket here.
Looks
like she's got the bottom right covered. Just lay it up. Give yourself a bit more of a.
I think just lay it up and just pop the red onto the rail a bit more.
Yep,
sort
of. Absolutely.
You don't need to rush. She's in good shape here, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll probably focus on this game for a bit because we've got a cluster city over here on the Div 2 table.
Looking a bit rough.
It's going to be a bit of a long frame, I reckon. So she's getting the one off the rail. Now, I don't mind this either. Just pops it out. Oh, there you go. She's tried for the cut.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But now this bottom left pocket's sort of in jeopardy. You can just play the red and clip the yellow half up table and take the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's sort of going to go 1 for 1 on pockets now. So I reckon the right shot was just to lay up in the left pocket.
Oh, yeah, I would have left it because that one she's played, that actually Jackie's on the other yellow, so I probably would have left it. But
yeah, absolutely.
See what he plays here.
I think he's going to play the shot I said, just
pop it under the yellow.
Yeah, and just play with a little bit of pace, or just take it like. I think it's open though, mate.
I think it's.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent.
Enough. It's blocked it enough.
Yep.
But,
so even that shot there, you had to play it so you're hitting the yellow half ball and you can knock it up the rail a bit and take the pocket.
Thanks, mate. So she's going to play to get this out now by the looks of it.
We get a couple of freebies or what?
You'll have to owe me next month. That's all right.
So she's played a bit of a stopper there.
I think she probably.
All he's got to do now is take this bottom right pocket. Oh well, he can just pot it. So I think the shot was probably to
pop
deliberate foul and take the pocket. I feel, especially when you got the coverage in this bottom left, that's not going anywhere without fouling. So
I think. When Jess played that yellow, she probably thought it went inside, but it didn't go because it didn't even go off the rail.
Yep.
So
it's dropping out that right one.
So he's playing the long one here. Looks like we've.
I don't think he's quite got the coverage on that pocket there.
We had a bit of a pause there, but it's come back, so he's played it all right. You just got to bring this yellow down into play now, really. So
I don't know what the red's like over the centre there.
Yeah.
Whether it's we've got a bit of an issue here. That's a great shot.
That's a great shot.
A very, very nice double.
Now, the only thing is this problem she has here, and if that, I mean, you can't foul now because
it's too late now.
He can pop the red out that's over the middle if that doesn't drop in. So she's in a bit of strife here.
Right, it's cooked. Keeps glitching. Yeah. Another freshie, mate.
So it looks like
she's going to play the foul, which I'm not so sure it's the right shot now. Unless she's going to try and come off the bottom rail and clip it, but it's still going to pot it. Oh, she's got away with it.
Well, she's
still not ideal.
It's not really. I just pop this. If this one near the middle doesn't go, just pop it out.
Absolutely.
Just leave the white up on top of the table.
Yep.
But
I don't mind. I don't mind even taking it long, the one on the rail. Just floating him up
even
top of the table.
You still want to leave nothing too, so.
Because you keep potting it, you're going to put yourself into trouble. Yeah. That's the only issue.
See, really, you want to just pop this out now, but.
Yep, absolutely.
It's hard to see if it's frozen or. Oh, actually, can he play the Jackie down the rail?
Oh,
nah, probably
I'm
not.
not so sure.
I don't think
not
it
with
goes
the
the yellow.
with just having the coverage on the bottom right. The problem is you've got to play it to the outside of the yellow, so you're probably going to lose it a bit.
I would have just popped him out then.
I would have just probably done the same. So if that doesn't go now, probably the right shot for Jess to play is even run the black down onto the yellow and take the pocket. I think that's probably the right shot. Because you keep potting here, you're going to pot yourself into trouble. She's probably going to come up the bum and just try and knock it out. Give herself every chance.
Oh, that's
in. She's got a lucky.
If she
that's not a bad. That's very lucky.
If she didn't get the double kiss on that was going to the other middle.
It was absolutely.
And it's come off the jaw and gone in the other pocket.
And I'm pretty sure the red is dead on that near the left centre.
She's just got to play a big double here.
Just play the double here, and
that is.
It's got the hit counter up.
I didn't call that one, Salty, unfortunately.
You said the middle, didn't you?
Yeah. Set up the bum, mate. Up the bum.
All right, so she just wants to get this wide out of the way.
She might even have a crack at the two rail to the centre. She's had a crack at the double. She's put herself in a pretty good position.
It's not too bad. Because this red near the middle, I don't think goes. So
it's hard to tell from here. Can we get a camera on that, Salty? On that
one
red over here, near the centre? Can't really. This one over here, mate, the centre one.
So we've still got a bit of a cluster in the Div 2
over to the red over. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell from here. It might drop in. It might just drop in. If not,
you might be able to drop it in.
It looks a bit dodgy to me.
I don't like it.
Looks like it's nearly on the rail. I'll have a look.
I don't think it does.
Nah, he's got plenty of room there. Let's get him behind that nice and you'll pot that, yeah.
But he's playing.
But he's going to play for the jack shot.
It's not too bad.
And he's got away with it.
It's actually a pretty decent leave.
I probably would have just backed myself to have a crack at the out because that was a long way off the rail. It was.
Yeah.
Wasn't a difficult shot.
It was obviously out a lot further than what it looked like on the camera angle. So another crack at the double, mate. Just bang it in.
A little bit more pressure on this one though. Now that ball's not there, so she'll give herself every chance.
Oh, so
she's playing well.
He's played.
She's got the double kiss. It didn't look too bad.
It's going to land pretty safe.
Got a bit of a safety though.
That's not bad.
It's pretty good.
You wouldn't be disappointed with it being on the rail there, would you?
Yeah, absolutely not. You probably have a crack at dropping that red in and just clipping the black. Maybe I don't know what the angle looks like. You might be able to just pop it out because you got that red's pretty easy over the bottom left.
Playing that one, you can't play this bottom.
Playing this one is really tricky.
Hard to get position. He's played it well, though.
Really, really well. Now he's got a really big chance to go into it.
He's got a better angle on that too, so that's a pretty good shot. See, if you hit that harder, even thinner, he could have come off the top rail, maybe kick it out that way too. Maybe.
I definitely would have been having the crack when I had it over the centre first, instead of going the bottom left.
Yeah, because it was actually a bit thinner. That way too. So
but he's giving himself a chance at double here. I'd be going centre, but it looks like he's going left, right pocket.
Tell you what,
this is very
cuttable, but it's a hard shot, but it's very tough, very cuttable.
Especially with the nerves, as we felt the other week. That bit of pressure being a grand final. Oh, sorry, that's right. We didn't feel no nerves. She's just played a great black there. That's a great shot.
I was about to say, I'll back her in for that pot. She's queuing quite well.
It's a great hit.
Beautiful shot. So we've still got our, this game's opened up a little bit over here. He's got that red out.
Played a pretty good shot there, actually. I think he's got to play the deliberate foul now.
I was about to say, you just
chip it across, block the pocket.
Yeah.
And I mean, you still got two
leave
balls there.
Just play the foul and just leave him hard on the rail.
On the rail, yep.
And he's got to play the one over the middle. Or
absolutely. And the black's still in a bit of a.
Yeah.
That's just our opinion, mate.
See,
I don't really like this shot.
You just get this yellow out now. See.
Yep. Just clip off it and just run the white top of the table.
If he had have played the deliberate foul, he's still got to deal with that yellow in amongst them reds. So
absolutely.
I think the deliberate foul would have been the shot.
Because then, you're putting the pressure on and I mean, you're leaving it reasonably tough. So, but
yeah, he's got enough of it, but I don't think he's going to play it.
Yeah,
or is he? No, he's going to play it. So he just wants to pop it out.
Yeah, I'll be trying to float the white high the table in the balk area somewhere.
Your natural path's coming up behind. Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, he's played that all right. That's not too bad.
Still fine.
That's a good result.
So now he's got him out. He's just obviously the black's in a bit of a bad spot for him, but
I mean, he's in a bit of a dodgy spot here on the red zone because obviously the bottom left's blocked.
Yeah.
So he can't really afford to start potting too much. He probably just needs to lay up this pocket.
Yeah, you need to cover
the black near the bottom rail there and just lay up underneath, get the snooker.
I actually like that shot. Yeah,
and then you just bring in your red out a touch. It doesn't have to be too much, but he's not going to play that. He's going to try and get this red out over here. So
it's not too bad.
A foul.
Okay. I tell you what, it hasn't worked out the worst.
That pocket, I think. Oh, he might not.
But he's going to have to on the blacks, surely. So, I mean, he takes this into the middle. He should be able to roll through for the opposite middle.
Yep.
And come back down and just play the double.
Yeah. Yep.
Just play the double over on the black.
Yep, absolutely.
Use his two.
Just gotta pop this one here.
So you
got to get into that a bit. He's played it, underdone that quite a bit.
I think maybe unsure of which pocket he's going to play it to.
And probably, I think he's probably a bit concerned about the white as well. That's why he's played a bit thicker and a bit softer. I didn't want the white floating towards that top pocket, but I think he was in a pretty good spot.
I think the angle is pretty good to come up for the opposite middle.
That's a great
shot.
That
well. So just where's he going to land?
Black here. I think you just got to just thin double it out back for the other side, pocket.
Cushion off the red.
Oh yeah,
cushion off the red.
Yeah, so
he's played the double. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good shot. It's probably been a little bit stiff. It's landed out a bit, but I'll still back him to cut this in. He's a bit of a sharpshooter.
He is actually.
We played him a few years ago. He's a pretty handy QS.
He's played that well.
He's got 4 balls down here, so. Yeah, no, that's a good shot. That's a great hit.
It's a good use of his two there. Pop that out.
Absolutely. I think the problem was if you went the black underneath the red, you probably snooker yourself.
You probably are. Yeah, that's
Maybe you might pot it, but you might not.
Yeah.
So.
The double was definitely a shot. Just the way he lined it up, I thought, he's playing it off the rail.
He's done pretty well there.
Like you said, he's a bit of a sharpshooter, so he's been around a while. So, young Jacob here for the Reapers. Now, I'll tell you, someone who has improved a lot over the past couple of years.
He absolutely has.
He can pot him from anywhere, this young fella, I'll tell you that
Another
right now.
young fella that's been getting to the cow cutters a lot as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Top tier players, which is great.
And
he's played a pretty handy shot there.
He plays the right shots, so he's definitely picked up his game a lot in the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
It's good to see.
And he's willing to learn. It's another good thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Most of the younger kids coming through, or the fresh players, they're willing to learn now, so it's so good. Tassie 8 ball is looking pretty bright, I think.
Here we go. We got your brother up, mate. Big Zano.
Big Zany B.
Here he is.
Had a bit of a roster on him. He played 45 frames, only dropped 2. Went 43 and 2. The old big fish in a little pond.
Yes, definitely big fish in a little pond. But
he's probably going to get chopped up here because he's just come up dry.
Who's he playing? He's playing Timmy, so this should be...
I think I like the Reds.
Oh, more
just because you got 4 tricky yellows there. Got a bit of a starter on the red here as well.
They're both
pretty
not
average.
ideal, but I would say the Reds, mainly because of the 2 yellows stuck up the top here.
Absolutely. I think you just take the one just below the black there.
Yeah,
bottom side of the black.
That's a shot. Now, you probably... Actually, yeah, I'd be having a crack at these. I'm not sure this one near the yellow here, I think that should pass pretty easy once he clears up this bottom right pocket.
Oh, no, actually it might not, mate.
It's pretty tight, but looks like he's going to cut this yellow here.
He's going to go the yellows.
Rightio. They're not bad.
It's a great starter,
They're
but
not
he's still
bad.
got the
but it does go off the red.
Go off the red.
It goes off the red, so it's actually not too bad now.
Yep.
Actually, these yellows are quite open.
Yeah, I didn't actually take much notice.
Yeah, so it
there,
goes clean off the red, and your bottom yellow of those two is going to sit pretty much where it is anyway once you play the Jackie. So
yeah, no, absolutely.
Just stun it in. I'd be trying to get up to it now.
Yeah, I don't mind giving this one a bit and having a crack
pump
at that
this
Jackie
in a
as
bit
early as you
and
can.
just get up near, sort of middle pocket somewhere.
You have to be stupid on this.
He had it perfect.
That
he
was
was
absolutely
perfectly on
perfect.
it.
It gives Zane a big chance here,
where you
though.
wanted to
All
be,
these reds go now, so even the two that are together.
The only problem is he doesn't have a bloody starter, by the looks of it. He's really left him.
No, if he's on that one fine up there to the top left.
I don't think he is.
If not, you probably just got to take the one up on the top rail and just float off him half ball, maybe just leave the white dead there somewhere.
Just pop it out. Yeah.
Even if you run into it a little bit and try and get the white back onto that yellow.
You could actually just pop it out and probably sit it back on these two yellows or on the top yellow.
Or he has a crack at the double,
or you
the
can
long
play the double. Yeah, there's a couple of options.
It's a bit of a risk on this shot though. Park.
Yeah,
that's a good shot. That's a really good shot.
That's pretty much.
I don't mind that.
Where
He's gifting me the long Jackie.
Yeah.
Or it might drop into the centre, but it's not an easy shot because then you got a position for you.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Sane's on reds. Timmy's on yellows. No, you're not, Salty. We seen your performance 2 weeks ago, Cobber.
What did he say? He's going out on yellows?
He's out on yellows.
He should have been out on yellows his last visit, Salty.
Nah, Salty's out on yellows, he reckons.
He got hit a rail to go out, Salty.
I wouldn't actually mind getting a bit of a replay up on the stream of that if Salty will care to elaborate for us. And
yes. Oh, that's a good effort.
That's a good result though, because he's left Zane absolutely nothing really, and he's blocked that pocket from the two over there to jack in. So it's a bit of a result. He's probably glad that it didn't go actually because he wasn't on much of a shot.
I think you just play half ball off the right hand side of this red and block that pocket.
I think you do, yeah.
Just stop those two yellows because they're not going anyway. But the only thing is you can.
Or you can even play left side of it and just drop it to the rail, just like that. Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's probably better because he doesn't leave him on the double on one of those yellows as well. Like if you'd gone off the other side of it, you'd probably leave the double on. So
not that we can see because Salty's got something going on here, but I don't know if that Jackie will actually come down onto the bottom left yellow or not. I don't know what sort of angle he's got there.
I don't know. I can't see if it might.
Salty can give us back our camera in a second. We'll be able to tell you what's going on. Oh, he's getting it up. He's getting up the shot. He is getting up the shot. Oh, this is classic.
Shouldn't be too far in, mate, because the first 4 frames are pretty quick. He's played the long Jackie. Oh,
yeah, it's not a bad shot, but I think Zane can just pot a ball and get across and take that bottom left pocket. I don't know what he's on early. He might have the rail one first.
I think he does, but
if he gets on the rail one,
he's not leaving him much.
No, he's getting a little bit lucky with the leaves. If he can play the bottom one on the rail there, though, he can just float through and he'll give himself a chance for that one on the left side rail. You got to give this a little bit though. You can't just tinky tap it because Timmy's yellows are all on now. So
you got to get a red under this side. Surely pot that yellow, don't you?
Well, you could do if he can drop it in dead weight. That could be the shot as well, mate. Yep, absolutely. I don't know. It looks like he's got a bit too much angle. He might be able to just drop it in dead weight and just.
He might be able to just play it with a bit of drag.
That's not a bad result.
This one will do.
So we got. I don't know. Is it on the stream, Salty? This is the infamous #1 qualifier in 2008. Shot about 95%, he tells us. And he can't even hit a rail in the Div 1 Grand Final.
Yeah,
so he's a bit of a, thinks he's a bit of a master man.
Oh, here he goes. He's playing it now.
Talented player. Show off your young guns what it's going
in the Div 1 final a couple of weeks ago.
And he's telling us he's going to make an easy out. Look at that.
And he reckons he was out on the yellows.
And your $1.20, $1.05 favourite for the Super 16 coming up next weekend. I'm not sure how you get that salt, but
Righty-o.
each their own, Cobber.
So Timmy's got this bottom pocket covered pretty easily.
He's in a pretty good spot here, Timmy. I think Zane's got a lot of work to do because I don't think he can get that red down underneath to take the pocket.
I think he can.
He can? I think he can from this angle.
If he can, he's got to play it.
He's got to take it on. He has to take it on, otherwise it's just...
I think it should push this bottom middle yellow out of the way a bit too.
He's been very, very stiff there. He wanted that just to drop in the set.
That's very stiff.
Very unlucky, but
it's still
a couple of tricky balls here, though.
Yeah.
So, and he's sold his other one. His other foul shot with 2 visits again, I think he had, didn't he, Staff?
He had two because I fouled against him, and he
comes out and just
he
gave him
back. And the best thing is he left me the biggest hole in Australia when he put that yellow over there.
Yeah, that's right. He had two. Just I wouldn't say luck was much to do with it, Salt, but if that's what helps you sleep at night, bud, then hey, that's fine. You can go have a look at me if you want. Go have a look at a couple of shots I played, mate.
It looks like Timmy's denying this. I'd be taking this one over the hole. I know it's awkward queuing, but you just got to pop him in.
I think his issue is he's queuing the other one to the rail.
Yeah.
He's played that really, really well. Yeah. That's a top shot. Only really has the one tricky ball now, but he can land on that now, which is the one closest to the black.
He pops this one in thin, and he should be able to come beyond it.
He should be careful he doesn't queue into it.
The only thing it looks fairly thin.
Doesn't want to clip it to the rail.
That's
a good result.
Yeah, that's fine. So
just got to drop this one into the centre. Take the bottom.
Take the bottom
then
right,
take the
top left,
and then black.
Bottom right.
These are a couple of crucial, positional shots here still needed though.
A couple of stun shots. He's fat on that.
I think he's got a very good angle there though.
I think he's perfect, isn't he?
Well, I feel like he's a little bit straight, so he's going to be queuing away from the top left pocket.
Yeah, right.
Floating up towards the reds.
He probably is. He probably just want to be just towards the middle pocket a bit further.
He might be able to just run through it a bit and just...
I reckon he can just
drop it in.
So
he's got a little bit of an angle here though now, so he's floating towards the pile of reds. You don't really like that.
You really got to drop this in dead weight and then just once again take your medicine on the black.
He's just got to be careful too that he doesn't miss it and snooker himself.
Yeah.
Just like so, as he's just done.
It's always going to be.
I'm not sure if he might have a shot on it. Oh, he's got a shot on it.
He's got an edge of it. He's got to get out. He's got to come across the table.
Yeah,
see, just that traffic.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah. See, the couple of crucial shots that he needed. Just a couple of positional shots there. He had to be absolutely dead straight on that top one.
When he played that one in the middle, he had to roll through just a little bit more.
Yep,
then
he has that big angle so he can pull it. If anything, he wanted to be right side of the top, the last yellow, so then he can just pull back out and have a natural black. As soon as you start giving yourself a bit of the opposite angle and you're queuing towards that pile of reds, it makes it a bit tougher.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at getting out of snookers, Timmy. I'll back him to get out of here, but still, though, Zane's just going to lay up again after that. So, and he hasn't got out of it, and he's developed Zane's hard red, I would say.
Yeah, he should be pretty righty. I'll back Zane in from here.
Yeah, I'll back him in with two. I think he just takes the one he's closest to down there.
Yeah, I think drop that in and head up the top of the table.
Yeah, heads up top table here, floats towards the one on the right rail, and then just... I think you leave the one over the left side of the table. That's probably your last one.
That's your one for the black.
That'll be your link up. So you just got to drop this in.
Drop this in, and you're heading up towards those top two on the right hand side.
Just got to drop it in. Yeah, that's
fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
So now you take your rail one.
Yep, take the rail ball. Yeah, I think the rail ball is probably the right shot, mate.
Yeah.
You don't want to be taking this lower one here because, well, it's not going anywhere. So if you take the rail one, just float out.
Yeah, just nice dead weight again, and you, I mean, it's whatever way you want to play them, really.
Absolutely. I think you take this rail one here, backing yourself that you're going to drop it in. That doesn't really matter too much. Probably just play the Jackie, I think.
Yeah, I think play the Jackie and
probably play the Jackie. The left side centre one.
Yeah.
Probably the top right again, and then probably the other centre one.
Yep.
Float past the black, and then the other one the bottom left. Then just screw back up for the black to the right centre. I think that's probably about right.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's
good pace.
It's a good shot.
So I mean, really, it's up to you. You can play the one over the hole now, or like you said, take the one in the left middle.
Yeah, I like the one to the left middle just because of the fact if you do manage to play a bit of a bloopy, you're probably still going to get the safety snooker.
It's an attacking safety, really, isn't
Absolutely.
It? So,
I think the one in the pocket links up pretty well to the one above the black. So, but I don't think he's going to go for it. He's going to take the top one.
Yeah, look, he can come back out where he is pretty much, and then play that one to the middle. So.
Oh, absolutely. You can even float down for the one near the black if he wants to.
Yeah, that's right. But he's got a better angle on that.
That's a good shot.
That's even better because now he can just roll through.
Yep.
Then play the other one to the right middle.
And just basically leave it where it is, where the red is, and just, or straighten yourself up a little bit.
Should be pretty ABC here for him, I would say. So.
I don't think he'll miss these.
Nah, he's pretty
been
solid.
around for a while now. He's a pretty good player.
He's pretty solid.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a good shot. That's a great shot.
There you go.
Obviously, he had a bit more
Had
angle
the
than
angle,
what we thought to just float through.
That's even better.
That's absolutely perfect. Just roll through. About half a foot, and you're absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Just roll through it, mate.
Yeah, just make sure you land straight on it, and then you just screw back up.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
You can just
looks
screw
absolutely
back out.
fat on that.
Yeah. Screw back out, middle pocket.
Nothing
bang.
fancy. Just got to screw it, not
Back
even half a foot.
and
Yep.
he times the ball really well too.
He does.
He's timed it too well there, but that's pretty good.
Nothing wrong with that. That's a good shot.
He's
I think the old jitterbugs might have got a bit of him there the way he queued through that shot.
He did. He'll be fine though.
Yeah, just got to drop this in. Nothing stupid, not too hard. Just drop it in. You're fine.
Good finish there.
Oh, that white floating though. He's got that a little bit. That's very, very stiff.
You wouldn't cheer on the white ball like that. It's pretty poor from
think
Timmy,
you
but
would.
anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty average, pretty piss poor.
Yeah, you wouldn't cheer on the white, but anyway, very unlucky there.
Very unlucky from Zane, but like I said, you just drop that in. You don't have to give it too much. He got through it a bit. The table's quite quick though.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got through that a fair bit.
Very disappointing result there for Zane. He fucking, mind my language, he played them really well too, unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think he played basically out of what we said, didn't he? He done it pretty well. He's just very, very stiff. Very unlucky.
Mm.
Unlucky, mate. It's quick. The tables are quick. They're real quick. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Probably them ones. Probably them shots the way I like to punch a little bit of bottom, just to pull the weight out of the white. That's all. Nothing fancy. Yeah, just went through. Yeah.
It didn't look at first like it was headed that way, but as it slowed down, it just sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, they're quick. They're playing real quick. You took the out the exact same way as what me and Steph said. Literally the exact way we said. No, it was perfect. Unlucky, mate. A little bit upset with himself there.
Yeah, you'd be
going to go have a cigarette and rejuvenate himself.
I would do. So what do we got over here? We've got right.
Reapers
we'll
are
focus
flying
on
over
this
here.
game
They're
for a minute.
3-zip up.
3-zip up. So we got Birdo for the Queen's Arms playing Emily.
Birdo, he's been around for a while now. Not so much in Tuesday nights, but in the Esk he's been around for a lot of years. Quite a handy course. He's very solid. Another one that always turns up all the cow cutters out at Longford and that.
Yeah.
So
he's played that pretty well. A bit hampered queuing,
but
I think, look,
he might even be able to play the one next to the black. It looks a little bit low though.
It does,
play.
yeah.
Might be the shot though. Queuing over is
being fairly tall probably helps him. Queuing over this, like, yeah, it's not ideal though. He doesn't like it.
No,
not sure about
I
this
feel
shot,
like the centre ball is probably the shot.
Just to find Nick back in the centre.
I mean, I don't think you're going off from there, so you should be fine.
Okay, he's going to go this one. I don't mind this. You just want to get.
He could even lessen his angle and probably maybe play off the rail. I don't know. It's hard to tell from
so
him.
he's sort of. That was the shot. He just had to hit it a bit more.
Yeah, he's under hit that. Giants. Zane went in off on the black. Zane went in off on the black.
Yeah, it was pretty stiff.
Yeah.
Nice little shot there by Emily. I don't even think he's
on the one in the bottom pocket.
No,
so he's probably
going
to play the Jackie.
Yeah.
Or he can play the one that's over the left middle, maybe, and just drop it down the bottom.
He could play that.
Left
I think. Yeah.
It's hard to tell from here, mate. It's a bit of a dodgy
Jackie
angle.
on.
I don't like the Jackie. It's a long way out,
perfect.
but he's played it well.
It's a good shot.
That's a very good shot. It was
very
a long
good
way
shot.
out.
Yeah. So now you just play this one again, bottom take the one in the middle, and then you got the black to the bottom left. So he's played that really well. It's just set him up for the frame here, so they'll be looking to get there first.
Nothing stupid.
That's perfect.
He's played that pretty well. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, so they're looking to get the Queen's Arms underway here.
Just got to be careful with this last shot. He doesn't float too far through because he could potentially sook himself
behind
either red.
Because it is a bit of a fine nick.
Absolutely. He's just got to drop it in dead weight. That's not the shot, I don't think. He's absolutely snooking himself exactly like I said.
Yeah, that's not ideal at all.
Just had to drop it in, or you had to give it a bit, a little bit of bottom or something, just to pull it away from the...
Yeah. If you're going to play it like that, you've got to play it with bottom to come into that red at least or something.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not a real tough one to get out of, but he's hit that. He's double hit it. He's given Emily a massive chance here, though. She can drop that one into the centre, or she can play it long to the bottom left.
I don't mind this. Okay,
she's gone the Daddy Kearns double. Triple, quadruple.
She's going for the quadruple, triple, double backflip red ball into the top pocket.
If this is drop in or not, I can't really tell from here.
I don't know. If
Salty fairly high.
If Salty would get the screen back up, we'd be able to see if the double's on Fad or not. But
I reckon he has to double it.
I reckon. Yeah, so it was a little bit wider than what it looked. Top through this. Perfect angle to land on your last ball. Unfortunately, she's missed it, but Birdo will drop this in for their first frame for the evening. That'll get the Queen's Arms underway, you would think.
They need that. They need a bit of luck here to go their way. Yeah, obviously, being 3-zip down, it's not a very good spot to be in. They pull one back there, though.
Pull one back, and
very, very young side, the Queen's Arms.
Yeah.
Could probably only name 2 or 3 players, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, a few new faces and that to the comp.
I think they've also got 3 girls in their side as well, so that's great. Well done to them.
They've got Mel.
Final. That's awesome.
Mel Dodd, she's playing with them, and then one of the other girls, she works out at the
works
Arms.
at bar, which is Megan.
Megan, yeah. And then there's another one there as well.
Yeah, so that's
I'm not sure of her name, but it's good.
Good to see a few more girls in Tassie.
That's there's a lot more women are starting to get into the 8-ball and that, which is awesome to see.
Might just flick across to the Div 2 on here.
Yeah, we'll focus on this one again.
Not sure what he's on. Is he on it must be on the
yellows, I think. So he's got the top pocket covered here, up the top right.
Is he? He's on the reds. He's actually fouled there.
On the rightio.
So I was looking down the line of that. He looked like he had a lot of spin on him.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well. So yellow's a laughing here. You just use your 2.
Yeah, he's got 2 here.
I'd be popping this bottom one out.
Yeah, Queen's Arms, mate, yeah.
That's not
that's
ideal.
Why I reckon the shot you were talking about is probably the better shot. Probably play off the left side of it, bring it out, open yourself up.
Yeah.
He's still got plenty of coverage there, but...
Yeah. But like I said, if you pop your bottom one out, you've still got coverage up the top, and you've still got another visit to manipulate your way around them. It's still worked out all right.
Mate, I'll be back.
You're right, Brazzy. He's left that pretty safe. The only thing is he can get his hard yellow out. Now, just popping it out up probably towards the middle pocket. Just fine nick off it. That's a shot. So now he's just got this hard one on the left-hand side, but he can probably take that now, run it up. And if it drops, he's still got a couple of options. If not, he's still got it set up. It's pretty fine nick, but that's fine. So he's...
I don't need the mic, mate. I've got my headset, but the mic would be a bit comfier, though. These headsets are crap, Salty.
So we've got another...
Might give you a donation, mate, so you can buy some new ones.
Looks like he's playing the double under the yellow here.
He's knocked it straight
Good
in.
shot. Unfortunately, it's gone in. He didn't want it. It was a good shot, but he's still got this problem down this bottom right-hand corner here.
Very tough from here. Especially with the hampered queuing. I don't know
especially being hampered. Geez, I don't know what you do here, mate.
You can't afford to foul, so...
No, you probably... I don't know if there's enough room to get a red under this yellow down here.
I don't think there is,
I doubt
mate.
there is, so you sort of... He hasn't played that too bad, just got one of his hard ones out. Because that yellow's still covered, so if he can... Hopefully, if he starts potting his yellows, he might be able to draw 2 shots somewhere and get that red ball out.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think you've got to actually... I would be taking the other yellow. He's going to lay up by the looks of it.
Yeah, so he's not gonna pot him, which is...
Yeah, they're good. Take it out 8 ball Taz, mate. Northern Q Sports, whatever it is. Hook us up.
I reckon they'd be a bit more comfortable.
Oh, these things are horrible. This is like having a cord wrapped around your head. It's been tied off. Cut the circulation off.
It's like someone's bent a coat hanger and put around your
That's exactly
back of
what
your
it's like, mate. And you've got a bit less hair than me, so you'll get way over there. I don't actually mind playing the black onto the red onto the yellow, deliberate foul, and just putting it out of... It's not a bad shot.
It's not a bad shot. He's only left him on the top right, which he probably
ideally doesn't want to be on that.
He can't not pot it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's right. I mean, but he could always take the top right, leave himself a bit of an angle for the top left, float right back down the bottom of the table,
yeah,
and then he drops this bottom left in.
If right on this.
Yeah, they look all right. Let's bring mine from home. I've got a comfy one.
If he gets back down right on the bottom rail, I think he can take that yellow, but...
This is a massive shot here. He's got it. This top left, it's right in the pocket, so you're going to be clipping into the jaw. It's not easy to float right back down bottom half of the table. It's not easy at all. And he's just elected to lay up there. That's actually a really, really good shot. That's a smart shot. He's not leaving.
He really needs to leave him on this top yellow where he has to pot it.
Yeah, he's got to force him into potting it. But even if he leaves him on, he'll probably do the same thing he's done, just tap it about. So he's got to try and force him into making an error.
Really just needs to try and get the 2 shots somewhere or force him to pot that ball. And then he can move his red out.
That red, you can probably, even the one that's down at the bottom right, you can probably actually play that to the back side of the rail and actually take that pocket. I'm not sure. I can't tell from here. I haven't got much of an angle to look at.
Can he play rail first and just sit the white on there to open it up a little bit more, or is that too risky?
Well, the other option is too, if you get yourself a chance for a pot, you can actually play one of your other red for a double down here and open up this pocket. And Danny's just played the pot, and he's in a pretty average position.
So now he's got to play the shot I said. He's got to come rail first and just try and land right on that
be
yellow.
Careful not to go in off here. I don't know if it's frozen or not. I can't really tell.
I don't think it is.
He's going to play this little foul. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shot. I mean, he's left it pretty safe, but...
The problem with this shot is he can actually play the red near the black. He's got 2 shots. He can play the red near the black, double it out, and he can actually leave that red over near the right side pocket. He can get that in behind and open up that pocket now.
Exactly right.
Or he keeps tilling around, lays a couple of snookers, and then...
What about, this sounds crazy, right? Play the red onto the black so the black doubles over towards your other red on the left-hand side for your first shot.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot. That's a good shot.
I mean, it's probably not a shot that you would really look at, but...
It's big, but it's probably something.
It's one option.
I think he just clips off the red near the closest to the pocket, doesn't he? And just knocks his rail one out of touch.
And you can just sit up behind this red on the left-hand side here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the only shot, really. He needs to draw 2 so he can get this other red out.
Yeah, and once he's got these 2 in a good position over in the left side, he might even be able to double that red in the right.
Yeah.
I can't tell from here. It's a dodgy angle. I wouldn't be going the pot, though.
No, he doesn't want to
just
pot
put me
this.
in position. That's... yeah, I'm not sure what
not
that
a
was.
fan of that. I would have played the other one and just got the snooker.
Yeah, absolutely. Just clip off it, block the pocket, and knock your other one off the rail a bit.
I don't think he's got enough room to go inside it.
He's having a good
Or
look
is
at
it
it, unless he's going to
doubling?
double it across. That's
He might
doubling
be.
across dodgy. Like, you're playing to a rail ball, so it's not easy.
He's actually got a result here, I reckon. Has he?
No, he's left him. Oh, can't tell from here. It's a bit... I don't think he's left him
Can
a
he
full
pot
pot,
it?
but I think he can hit it.
He can hit it, but he
I
can't
think he
pot
can
it.
hit it, but he can't pot it.
So he has got a result. He's actually jammed it
That's
out
not a
enough.
bad result at all.
I still don't like the way he went, but that'll work.
Yeah, he's
I'll
been
tell you
a bit
what,
stiff there. to
He's
actually
in
going
good
off on
shape
that.
here.
But he's in a really good spot here. He's got to play the one to the centre, float through.
Yeah.
Play it to the left centre, I think, is probably the shot. Staff, just drop him in, float him down.
Yeah, I think it's just a better angle going that way, really.
Yeah, I think he might be
Oh,
alright.
you
The
can
black
go,
looks,
yeah.
The black looks alright. It
I
doesn't
think
really get a clip into
you
it.
can
so
go either way, just whatever you're more comfortable with. But
yeah, absolutely. Probably needs to put the wide a bit forward though. He's left himself. He's killing hampered. Could throw his shot off here.
just wants to roll it. Just nice roll.
So he probably should have just put the white forward a touch.
Yeah.
You can still play the same sort of shot, but you're not
Just so
killing
you're
off
not
the
killing
rail.
too hampered. That's probably just
And it's
nerves
still
and
not-
that too.
Oh,
Like.
absolutely. And he's only a new player. He's only been around
Yeah, that's
12
right.
months, I think. So just drop this one in.
It's a good shot.
Bang it in. Play this one as a shot to nothing.
Shot to nothing,
And
yeah.
then the black's sort of a
Yeah.
very similar thing. Shot to nothing. So he's in a pretty good spot here.
He is. Yeah, just nice roll in.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then he's probably got like a half ball black to the bottom right.
just got to be careful playing this shot. He's got to make sure he either in or over, because he doesn't want to hit it into a double and knock it down on the rail or something. He wants to, like so. He's played that now, and he's halfway down. It's a little bit more tricky shot.
Yeah.
He's give Danny a massive chance here, because Danny can make something from this. Where if if that red's over the pocket, it's a whole lot harder for
that's
Danny
right.
to play a shot. And Danny's just floated up top of the table. He's left his yellow out. That's not a bad shot. That's a great shot.
I'll just pop this out. Obviously pop it out and try and get the snooker.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a couple of ways you could go, but yeah, I think you just pop it out. Leave the white where the red is and just pop the red out into the
I don't
middle
know
of
what
the table.
sort of angle he's got there, but I don't know if he can have a shot, crack at the double and just float through for the...
What's going on in this frame? He's
sort of drop the white towards where the black is.
we've got a nice shot on this table here, mate.
He's had a crack. Actually got away with that.
He's got away with it because he's killed his yellow
he's
there.
gotten very lucky there. I don't know if Danny can just clip off this and drop the black onto the rail and leave his yellow out open and get a bit of a snooker there. Might be a shot.
Let's have a look at this black here. He's played up the rail. Oh, he's left the white pretty safe. Yeah, it's not too bad.
That's not a bad shot. I would have preferred to take the white top of the table opposed to the bottom of the
Yeah,
table.
I
You got
would
a chance at a snooker, but
And
this still works. That's a great black from Mel over on the Div 3 side. That's a great shot.
Queen's Arms are on a comeback.
They're on their way back.
3-2. Yeah,
That's a great
I
black.
agree with your shot. I would have left the white up top end of the table.
And that way as well, you leave the yellow centre of the table, not up towards the rail, because this here, you can play this anywhere. He's played a nice double. Oh, he's a little bit stiff.
It's good effort, but I tell you what, depends what he does with this yellow. He's probably going to leave him on the red. He's got to get the white back down here. I'm playing this.
I'd probably play it right side of the yellow actually and drop the white back down towards the bottom left side of the table, because then that way the yellow sits up near the left pocket. And if you're leaving him that sort of shot, it could be an in-off. Yeah, I don't like that shot at all. I don't not like that shot at all.
Yeah,
It's like you can just clip it in
I
fine.
was near going to say off the left side, but you had to hit it a bit thinner. Your white ball's still coming round off two, back down towards the bottom. But maybe off the right-hand side.
It might actually be not a bad shot. But even if he's got to play the red long, though, the winner. a dead position.
You definitely plan
really
just to sit this over the hole.
Absolutely.
Just let him move the yellow out of the way.
Yeah.
Don't want this in. It's not too bad. That's
not
pretty
too bad.
good.
He's given Danny a little bit of a chance here. I don't know if Danny can play off the yellow off the black, promote it as well as pop the yellow in the centre. I'm not too sure.
I think it's pretty
It's
thin.
a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
But worst case, you'd probably block the pocket and block the black as well. So I feel like that's a shot, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'll say I'm completely wrong. Don't know if he's played a snooker.
I don't think he's got it. I think you can see that red pretty easily.
He's left it all right. I think it's still pretty tricky black.
You're coming up high side of the black and playing the reverse double every day of the week.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the shot.
Every day of the week.
And then you leave your white on the bottom rail too. So.
Yep.
But we'll just see. He might not be able to see it thin enough to get it up that high either. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually
he could see enough of it, actually. That's pretty good.
That's a good shot because he can just in or over and block the pocket.
And the white's popping back out of the way too, so.
He's got to be careful he doesn't get it too thick and you know, just knock the black down onto the other rail and leave him fat on his yellow. Which he's
That's a great shot.
That's a great black. That's a really big black. And this is
that's a beautiful shot.
The Giants are coming out firing. And I think that's what they need to do.
Yeah,
As soon as the park gets going, they're going to take some stopping.
Yeah. That's a great black. That is a great black.
That's a great black, mate, absolutely. They've got Alan Atkins coming on for the park now. He's a pretty steady kill. He's been around for a long time. He's playing Craig Jackway, who I think is actually the captain of the Giants, I do believe.
Yeah, I believe so.
Might just flick over to Div 3 here, mate.
Yeah, so we've got the first game of the second round here. Sean's up again for the Reapers. And I'm not sure of old mate's name for the Queen's Arms, but
another new face.
I've seen him in Esk League before, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
But yeah, so
it's been told that his name's Scott.
Sean is on the Reds here, so he's taking this rail ball first. It looks like it's pretty much dead on the rail, so
that's a pretty
makes
that's
it
a handy shot.
makes
a great
it easy
shot.
to pot too, being dead on the rail like that.
Absolutely,
that's a nice shot.
He's got a big chance here. He's got a really big chance here.
I think you want to stun over for your one on the right hand side rail. That's pretty good. He's
gone through.
He's
on it. That's a great shot.
The only thing is this one near the black, but he's laid that up.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's a good shot. Oh, so Alan's stayed on the Reds here. They're all pretty good, except he hasn't landed on one, so. He wasn't total, was he?
I don't know. I wasn't sure. I think Vincent's called the foul, didn't he? I'm not too sure.
Well, it's a foul shot if he didn't call total, so.
Yeah, absolutely. That's correct.
I mean, wasn't a very good shot at all.
So the yellows are not too bad. If he's got a decent starter, the yellows ain't too bad. Depends if he's got two or not. I'm not too sure if he had two or not.
Yeah, he did call a foul.
He did call a foul shot, so he wasn't totaled.
Yeah.
He just had to give it a bit more oomph. So.
Look, these yellows aren't bad at all. Obviously, just you want to get up the top of the table as soon as you can and get rid of that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you just got to play a soft. I'll just be playing the soft layup here. That's a pretty good shot, actually. It's a bit of a result.
I think this Jackie's on the middle too.
Yeah, it looks like the Jackie's pretty fat. He's jumping straight down on it, so it must be.
He likes it.
He's got a few link-ups here, so. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
He's got to take the one sort of centre of the table to the bottom left.
Yeah. That one he's looking at does not pass to the middle, I don't think.
I don't think it does, nah.
He's
having a look
playing
at it, so it probably does.
It might be pretty tight, maybe. Nice black, mate.
Yeah, red black.
Yeah, it must have been
a little bit of a chance here. These reds aren't as hard as they look, actually, because that one will drop to the centre.
Yeah.
So you probably don't want to leave that too late. You probably need to take it on now, I think.
I'd be taking it on now. Just drop him in, and then you just work your last ball.
You take your one up next to the yellow,
yeah.
the left side of the table.
And then
I think you have to take the centre now, though, which he's not going to. Can't afford to leave that to too late. He's not a bad shot there.
Yeah, he's just gone for a bit of coverage, but...
I think you just pop it out, don't you, the yellow?
I'd be definitely popping it out.
Yeah, just pop it out.
Yeah, see that one... Yeah, that one would have dropped in the middle fairly easily.
Yeah,
especially
that's
on these tables.
That's why I feel like if you would have took that, you set yourself up for the out. But I think the shot is probably even to lay this one up if you're Craig, which he hasn't. And
I think he's just
I think Alan has to take the centre now. I think you take it on.
I think he just probably rushed that shot a little bit, but
yeah,
I definitely would have been covering the black there with that. So
yeah,
right. So
if you take the centre on here too, if you do happen to miss it, you're probably gonna clip the jaw and you're gonna block that other yellow that's up with the red. Not that we can see on the screen because Salty's getting a bit excited over here. He's got numbers and digits popping up everywhere.
So I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna have a look at this Div 3 game for a minute. Sean's got pretty good coverage down here with the red ball over the bottom left pocket here on where the black is also. So these yellows are not ideal on this right-hand table, mate.
No, they're not in a
looks like he might be trying to run this down and play the foul, but I don't like it at all.
I don't actually mind taking the furthest yellow to the right side of the table and playing that into the bottom left and fouling, because that way you've still got this red here that's got to go to that pocket. The black's going to be covered. So
yeah, looks like our cameras froze there for a minute, but he's...
Might just jump back over to the Div 2 one, mate.
She's unfrozen now, so he's got two on the red here. He might have got a bit of a result with that yellow going towards the black there.
I reckon you can play the black underneath, the red underneath
the black, and then your white's head.
White drops up.
Yeah.
I think that's probably
the shot. And your white, you're not going to snook yourself if it sits over the hole
absolutely
either.
not. You don't play it at a stupid pace like, well, you don't do that, because that's going in off.
You can just belt the piss out of it like that and see where you end up. That is... Well,
it's not the worst.
It's left him a shot, but it's
it's
a pretty big shot. He's got to punch this off the side rail.
It's a big shot.
Kind of glad that camera's froze, I think. What's he done here? He's gone the double, has he?
Gone the almighty glory.
That's absolutely unbelievable scenes here at the Works Club.
Salty's about to kick a camera up the street. He's not real happy, the bush.
Nah. Yep.
Nah, it's gone against Salt.
Salty, what are you doing, mate?
Might just jump over the Div 2 one here, mate.
Yeah.
So Craig's got a chance on the yellows here. It's actually a really big chance.
That's a beautiful shot.
That's a great shot.
That is a great shot. What one are you playing first, mate? I don't mind.
It's a little bit tricky. If you're going to play this one here, you have to play that one hard, so you get up and give yourself an angle to float back up.
Get the angle, yeah, that's right. In saying that, if he drops this in, then he's got
if he drops this in, he's on the rail.
Yeah, he's got a good angle, but it's a hard shot.
He's a little bit hampered queuing. He's got to be careful here he doesn't flight too high and snooker himself. He should be good.
He's probably running into that red on the left-hand side there. He's hit it too thin anyway.
Yeah.
So
now he's got
Alan's
a really big chance here.
He's only really got that hard one sort of below the two reds that are together, but depends on how you feel. And like, if you feel like you're queuing all right, then you just roll it in, or you can play a double, or you can try and promote it. Really,
absolutely.
So it depends on sort of how you're feeling, but. Played the inside one first. That's pretty good. I didn't even think that one. Yeah,
that's a really good shot. He's got an angle here now to actually to give this middle one a bit of a knock.
Just screw in behind it and pop it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then you still ball over the hole to get your position. So
yeah, that's it.
Or
but he's not.
He might be fat on
go
the
double.
So
still don't like the double because it's
I'm not
it's a risky shot. You miss and you probably lose.
It is.
And he has missed that.
It's no good.
It's no good. That's what I mean.
don't like that
if
shot.
you take the top left and then float down to try and knock the other one out, you're in a much better position than going a double.
Where the yellows are, you want to be confident you're banging that double in.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
there was no room for error.
Whereas you've got a free shot to get in behind that red and kick it out.
Yeah.
You know? So
I don't know what sort of angle. He looks like he's got a pretty good angle just to top through this.
He should be able to just top through and come down for his
land
last
for
yellow.
the centre. And that's all home and home from there. He's got a bit nervous. It's not the worst of results.
It's not the worst. He's left it all right.
He's got two balls out of the pocket, but a little bit hampered at queuing.
Take the top left one at dead weight.
I think I'll back in here. He just drops this one into the top right.
Yeah, probably a better shot, actually. Pretty good, I'll tell you what.
That's a really, really good shot. That's actually a great shot.
That's landed perfect.
And now you just take the centre, then the top left, and just float back down.
Yeah.
No, the black's, that's a reasonably easy black.
Just going to run into the yellow.
Got to be careful doing that. Don't leave yourself hampered.
Yeah, see, if
There's
you're
probably no need to do it.
If you're going to play it, you want to play it a bit harder to get the yellow out of the way.
Absolutely. So at least he's left himself a little bit hampered.
Pretty hampered. He's not going to be able to get close to his work here.
That's right. That's why that shot. I don't like that shot.
Yeah.
If you're going to play that, you've got to dedicate to it and you've got to cue through it. You don't just dead weight it.
You've got to make sure you push the yellow right out of the way.
Absolutely. Bit of a tricky shot here for Craig. He's got a...
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
One to the bottom left, but he should come around natural. Back for the right centre, or if not, he's got the bottom right if he overdoes it a bit.
Sean's just played a massive double on his last red there to land fat on the black. Now, he's got a perfect angle here to take this long and come back over for the black. It's a big shot, but...
Absolutely, and if he lands over on that left side rail, it's a safety as well.
Yeah, you're playing this at a good pace. Yeah,
cut, so you're absolutely giving this a bit.
You're definitely pumping this in, for sure.
It's got to back yourself here. He's overdone that by a little bit. He's left the alley pretty reasonably easy out. He's just got to drop this in.
Yeah.
Just got to be careful of the pace of the table because the tables are absolutely flying.
They are flying.
Careful he doesn't drop back down on the black. He's just got to drop it in and let it do its own thing, float down.
Just nice sort of thin cut in.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing stupid.
Perfectly behind the black. It doesn't have to come down too far. Just back yourself. Donkey.
He's overdone that by quite a bit, and
he's got to play a double now.
He's probably got to take the absolutely play the double now.
See, he probably need to play that with maybe a little bit of left hand side, just so it swings back.
Or it's either that, or he's just played it thicker. He's played it a little bit thin. That's all I think. He's going to back himself for the cut by the looks of it. That white's whizzing, but he's got a huge chance
out here, mate. This is going to be 4-1 of the Giants, and these guys are on the back foot. They've had so many chances in this first. I mean, Zane got unlucky, of course, but they've had that many chances. So we've got Salty. Can you update this, mate?
The Giants get their fourth.
4-2 to the Reapers, and 4-1 to the Giants.
It's a great first round for them. Like we said, they need a big first round to outmass these guys. Because the Park can quite easily have a really positive round this next one.
Well,
and
they got to,
because they got the players.
They got to not be negative.
Absolutely.
Just come out in this next round and just get them frames back.
Start the score again. You don't just build on it. Just take it frame by frame. When you're 4-1 down, it's a big comeback.
Allen just had a lot of chances that he gave up in that frame.
Yep, absolutely.
Poor positional shot, cost you the frame. So, just them little errors you got to clean up a bit in this next round, and try and get back to 5-all or hit the front or whatever. Set yourself up.
The
for
Giants
the third
are
round.
bouncing on their chances, which is
exactly
absolutely
right.
great. That's what they have to do against these guys.
Yeah.
I'll be back with you in a minute, mate. I'm just going to go have a quick cigarette.
Oh, so we're just doing our changes for the Div 2. Nice double there, mate, to land on your black.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've done it plenty of times against
Yeah.
kids. So fuck it, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, no, it worked out well. How are you, mate? Yeah, good. Who are you with? The Reapers, are you? Yous are going well, mate. Keep it up.
I don't play until the last round.
Yep.
Last game of this round.
Oh, yeah. Bit nervous? Not too bad? Nah. And even if you are, just use it to your advantage. Nerves can be a good thing in finals, so yeah, you'll be right. Yeah. Alright, so we've got Birdo up again. I'm just having a bit of a problem with the camera frozen. Sort of cutting in and out, but Jess has only really got this one hard red beside the black here, but if she gets on it, goes to the middle pretty easily. So we just flicked over to this Div 3 frame while they're doing their changes in the Div 2. So, what's her angle like here? She's got it. Really got that. Yeah, she hasn't really landed too well there off that. Two trouble balls, one near the black and the one bottom right beside the yellow is going to be a little bit tricky. Ideally, if she can hit it now, I'd probably just promote it out a little bit and just leave the white a bit safe. Doesn't want to play it too hard, just sort of roll off it. Yeah, it's probably better where it is now. But I would have probably played it a bit thinner just to leave the red out. How you been, mate? Not much. Just doing a bit of live commentary, you know. Yeah, well, you can't watch the 8 ball without commentary. It's just not the same. So, giving the viewers at home something to listen to, you know. Yeah, exactly. Well, wouldn't ya? So we're back underway in Div 2. Big Stylesy up, the captain. Looks like he's on the yellows here, so he's just tried to roll that in behind there and create a bit of disturbance. It's not too bad.
I'm back.
So got
what did I miss, Gobber?
Oh, not too much, mate. They've just started the next round in the Div 2. We got Timmy's on the reds. So Stylesy's just put that yellow in amongst them, just to create a bit of disturbance. That's pretty much all he had.
I think Timmy's just got to take the higher red in the bottom right and just take the pocket, take a bit of control.
Yeah, just roll it over. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. If he got it looks like it's on.
I think it is, and he's probably even nicking this other red out a little bit too. Yep. If he can just pop it over there, and that's the shot.
That's the shot. That's a really good shot.
Hit the draw nicely, and yeah, it just takes that pocket. So it's in pretty good shape. I'm just popping this yellow out of here straight away, mate.
I reckon I'd just foul.
You could even
probably
foul.
Play the yellow onto the red, foul, and just float the white up to the top of the table. Only leave the one over on the rail.
Yeah.
Just like so. That's a good shot.
Fine.
Yep.
You know,
I don't think he's left him on any of those lower reds there.
not really. He's got to probably play. He might play for the one on the rail, but he can't even double it out to the right hand middle. So he's definitely going to be wasting his first shot. Yeah, look.
With two, he probably could even take the lower red and double that out and
He
move
actually
himself over on the pile.
He actually
But
could
he's going to
get
take
it
this
out.
one over. I don't like this one. It's very close to the
Actually, I
rail.
don't mind that shade and doubling that bottom one out. Maybe even
Absolutely,
double
even
out
take it
towards
to
the
the
middle
top-
or the top.
Top right, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're playing this one, you're floating towards the top of the table.
Actually, I didn't realise that would have
That
went.
actually went. I didn't
if he
think
hit
it
that
would
harder,
either.
yeah.
It looked like it was pretty dead on the rail.
Yeah, I didn't think it went past the yellow.
So it's not a bad result. He can get into this pack a bit. He can play the one that's furthest out. Just open him up a little bit.
You can just run it off the bottom rail and just sit the white right behind this red if you want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
A couple of options there.
Yeah. While Styles, he's got control of this bottom right pocket though. Tim probably needs to capitalise, open his balls up a bit.
Definitely.
Don't get stuck with a ball that's dead.
Yeah, exactly
Too
right.
late in the game. It's not a bad shot. I
It's not. I don't know. I think he could probably get this one out. Bottom of the black here. Just promote it because he's still got the coverage down here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now Timmy's stuck them two reds together. I mean, they'd probably go, but
I actually don't mind having a crack at the double on this shot. Like,
yeah, see that?
that's not a bad option, but
I don't mind the double, but I may have just tried to pop it out. Don't know.
that red that's over the furthest right side of the table towards the centre, he can play that down underneath this.
You know
this
what I'm
yellow
playing now?
That's in here.
I'm playing this one. Playing this bottom red closest to the yellow and popping it out over the middle. And
Yeah,
just
yeah,
leaving him on the yellow over the hole.
That's a great shot. Yeah, you can float the white up towards the reds as well
Yeah.
if you wanted to.
Yep, absolutely.
Or you can
You
just
could
leave
even,
it dead.
you could, promote it and leave the white pretty safe.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going for the
He's
fine
gonna have a
cut
go.
in. Actually, you might be able to get beyond
Double.
it. Oh no, he's going double. Okay.
He's a very, very good
I don't
doubler,
mind
Tim. He's a great doubler.
Don't mind it. Yeah, see, I still liked popping that red out and leaving him on that one, the yellow of the hole, because
Absolutely.
he's still got a lot of work to do on these yellows.
I don't know if the yellow that's on the black actually passes either. Because
Yeah, well, he's got a bit of
Down
coverage.
onto the two reds, he might be able to pot that. So Timmy's got to be careful here.
Yeah,
Exactly
absolutely.
what he does.
It looks like he's going.
Looks like he's just going to lay up.
It's not too bad.
It's not a bad shot. But the problem is he's still got this one that's dead over on the right side of the table. He had to get rid of it earlier, I
He
think.
could have had it out by now, and
Absolutely.
then the pressure's bang on the yellows. So
He would have got it out earlier when Paul had the two yellows
yeah.
that were closest to the black.
That's
the ideal
right.
time. Don't really like that shot from Paul. Don't like that at all.
not a fan.
Because that red was a difficult shot for Tim, but now he's just
It was.
That's his ball now. So
Well, you're playing it now, aren't you?
Absolutely.
And once again, you just pop this red out because the one he's yellow near the black's pretty cooked, unless
Yep.
it doubles. But I don't even think it doubles. So
yeah, you got to get rid of it. Yeah, and probably a couple of shots ago, he had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
He really has to get rid of it now because otherwise he's gonna.
yeah,
That's going to be the killer. He's not going to be able to do anything with that. And Paul will just start working his balls out.
so he's not even looking at it.
No, and the problem is now he's going to start taking these two here. That actually leaves that one toward the
Yeah.
yellow on the black. It's a whole lot easier.
You don't want to open up that yellow yet. That's right.
So
Pop this one out. Oh well, we'll just see what he does here. But
yeah,
I just don't like leaving that red there.
nah, I agree, mate.
It's like the Jackie goes.
He might be able to take that red that he's on now in behind
Tell
the
you
yellow.
what,
I'm
it
not
might go
real
off the
sure.
jaw.
It possibly will. He plays it hard enough. He'll be able to get in behind
Yeah.
it and just
He's having a good look at it.
Kick the yellow out, and but even so, the black's not in a real good spot though to be having a crack at the out. I think the black and yellow are pretty well on each other, so I don't think it pots the black. Yeah, that's a good shot.
It's a pretty good shot.
A little bit hampered.
He's hampered Kiln, but he's
extracted the black
still
as
right.
well,
Yeah.
so that's a really good shot. If you can just drop one of these in.
Yeah,
I think you have to take the one on the right side first. Just, the one that he's going for, just for the fact that if it does pop over, Paul's got a couple of balls there that won't pass.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, if you do pot it, then you're going to have a big chance at that other red, so.
Oh, he's left a hole, though.
Left a pretty big gap there, so Paul will probably take over this pocket, I reckon. He'll just drop it in behind it and take over that pocket. Unless he wants to have a crack at the out. The out is on. Yeah, that's a good shot.
It's pretty good, and he's left him snookered too, so...
Yeah, that's a pretty decent shot. I probably don't mind playing the deliberate foul, probably doubling the black. Maybe doubling the black down onto the red. Maybe.
It's not a good shot because the one down the rail on the right-hand side will just smash straight into there.
I'd probably just kick this up the bum and just knock it out.
Oh, yeah, you could kick it out
he
straight
might be able
away.
to just clip it across. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Heaps of room there.
It's a great shot from Paul. Yeah. Paul's only hardball now is the one that he's actually put in the pocket himself to block the bottom left.
Yeah.
All he's got to keep doing is chipping away. He can use one of these other yellows over this side to play into this pocket.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't
actually
think
that one near
the pocket here, so
that one near the left middle, the yellow, he could play that down onto the yellow and red to open that up when he needs to. Yeah.
Yep. Correct.
Looks like Timmy's playing this yellow down towards the red.
I don't like that shot from Timmy. Paul would probably actually take this yellow. He can work his way across and use the yellow that Tim's just put down there to actually play the Jackie over the other side of the table.
He's got a pretty good chance here to make it 4-2. He's probably landed a bit short on that one in the balk area. But
I don't mind playing the one that's over the bottom right pocket now and just screwing back for the other one to play the Jackie.
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all.
He's going for the fine drop in.
He's going to just...
Not bad, but he's killed that. He's got that yellow. That's worked out pretty good. The only thing is, I
actually forgot about his two shots.
The only problem is,
unless he can play this one here and float across and knock the other one, he can't afford
to tap onto it. That's pretty good.
That's not a bad shot.
Yeah. I don't know if he can see the one he's closest to, or he has to play the one that's stuck on the yellow. I don't know if he's got
mate. I think he's on the one in the bottom right, but I don't think it'll pass.
Oh, Jess has played a brilliant shot there. She's just potted her last red and kicked the black out perfect over the hole. So he did have a fine edge of that red.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but it wasn't. Might just focus on this black. Just got a big chance here to put him 5-2 up. She's just going to lean up on the shot again.
That's good.
That's very, very good.
You've got to get up if you don't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
she's potted, so
that's 5.
She didn't feel comfortable.
To the
she got up and yeah, these guys are flying now. I don't see them losing from here.
Nah, they're absolutely flying.
They're flying. They've still got young Jacob to come in now, and he's playing well. So
I missed the shot over here on the left side table.
Focus back on this.
Like Timmy's in a bit of a world of hurt here.
Yeah, he's in a...
Absolutely now. Paul can just play this. He can even just play this yellow off the back rail and clip the red out now that pocket's completely covered over here.
Yeah,
which
this
is exactly what he's going to do. He's just going to... You got to give it a little bit.
Make sure
not too soft on it. Just give it a little bit.
Just pops the red back out of the way and opens it right up.
Yep, and you're probably going to snooker him too, so...
Yeah,
he was fat on it. I didn't realise that. That's
I didn't know he
great
could
shot.
hit it,
I
but
thought he was coming off the
yeah.
rail. That's a great shot.
That's even better, actually.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, he's in a world of pain.
I think probably the shot is double the black.
Double the black
up, down. The
down.
table, on the red. It's the only shot you can play,
Yeah.
I think.
I agree, 100%.
You're going to keep working this out. You're not getting anywhere. See, that's not a very good shot. I don't think Paul just dummies up on the top yellow and just puts it further in the pocket.
Absolutely.
Or just pops it out. It doesn't
he just
really matter.
rolls up to this.
Yep, absolutely.
Doesn't want it in. Oh,
Yeah, he didn't want that in. That's
he's
very
potted
fair.
it. You can just foul here, though. Just make sure you don't leave it foul.
Probably the shot, I think. Just roll him up. Try not to leave him on the one on the left side either. That's a good shot. Yeah, that's a good shot. It's a really good shot.
That's a shot I would play. Just deliberate foul. Especially saying he's like, obviously, he didn't want that top one to drop. He still had the option to just play
he's
the
a bit
deliberate
stiff
foul.
there. But I feel like you just clip it off the left side of it instead of playing it so direct as a pot. It doesn't really matter where it sits. This is still quite tricky for Paul.
It is.
I don't know where he's going to get his shot from the pot this yellow in there. He could probably just pot Timmy's red deliberately.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think
thinking,
that red will come out. But I would be getting insurance on the left side pocket first for the black before I go doing that. I would be trying to... I don't know if that black will pass the left side.
I think he's got it covered pretty decently.
If he's got that covered well, I'd just be potting Tim's red. Deliberate foul and just ask the question. It's just not going to be a foul snooker. So I think that's probably the shot Paul looks at next.
Pretty sure the black's covered pretty easily, so...
See, if I'm Paul here, I'm potting this red. I'm having a real red hot crack at potting this. You gotta be careful you don't leave the red over the other side so he can take that pocket. I don't like that at all.
Vincent's going to get sick of saying foul in a minute. So.
It's just battle of the tip taps now where no one's actually making a shot. I think the right shot, next time Paul gets a chance, he has to pot his red and ask the question of Timmy if he's got the bottom left covered. He's got to waste.
Especially if he can leave him on the left-hand side of the table as well after he pots it.
Absolutely.
I don't think he can kick it out.
No.
Because it's too close to the jaw. He's just going to roll up to this again.
Yeah.
Or, well.
That's why if that red's off the table, you're asking the question of Tim, you're making him have a crack at these.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's
done there. I
don't really like that.
He's dropped that, but...
That's actually a very,
don't
very
mind
good
that.
shot. I like that.
Don't mind that at all. I just wasn't sure why he was potting that yellow, but that's obviously
the problem
why.
Is Tim has to play this bottom one. He can't afford to go for the top and foul because it'll be a foul snooker.
Yeah,
so that's a
exactly.
really, really good shot from Paul.
It is a good shot.
I like that.
He might be able to get this out.
I don't reckon... Oh, he can.
He can. I tell you what.
It's not a bad shot. It's a little bit stiff. He's probably a bit high to drop it in and play for the other one.
He is, but
that's all he has. He might even double this and just...
No, I think he just rolls it in. He's just got to take his medicine and cut it across.
The big shot.
It's a massive shot, but you got to have a crack now, don't you?
He's
so
a bit fine on this. I don't.
It's pretty fine.
Don't think he'll.
Tell you what, imagine if he pots that red first in one go. He would have been laughing. Oh,
that's a great effort.
He would have been
Timmy.
fat on the black too.
It's a great effort from Timmy.
That's a lot harder cut than what it looked.
He's actually made it look rather easy. He's a little bit stiff that it didn't drop. But this is still a tough shot from Paul. He's got to hit this thin enough to come back up for the black, which he's actually landed a bit short. He still should be right here, but he's got to be careful of the in-off. Doesn't want to hit it a bit full and float in-off. He's just got to play, just a dead weight and drop it in, which he has. He's missed it.
Oh, look here. The Giants are going to mop this up, mate.
This is huge.
And after Timmy was absolutely stuffed there for that whole frame pretty much.
That's why I feel like the option was probably a bit better to actually pot Timmy's
his
red
red
and leave him
earlier,
high,
yeah,
so
yeah.
then he can't get behind it, like he can't bump it up the bum.
That's right.
I think that was probably the shot. So that's 5-1 to the Giants. They are absolutely flying. This is going to take a lot
Timmy
of
will be
reeling back.
pretty happy with that frame, I tell you what, because he was in a lot of trouble. So,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have predicted 5-1, my friend. Stranger things have happened, though.
Bit of an upset, so.
Right, so over here we got Jacob on the yellows, mate. The only thing is that black is absolutely buried around those reds. So, and he's put a yellow in there. That's not ideal.
That is not at all.
I mean, I think, yeah, these reds are an absolute mess. You could just run this wide into the pack, pop one out.
Yeah, probably
just leave him hampered.
Play for the red that's on the furthest left side.
Yeah.
That'll probably undo 3 of your balls there, I think.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure you play it hard enough.
Even if you play it.
She's actually just gone bang. And
it's
got
actually
a
little
bit of a result there. Because I don't think Jacob's actually on pot.
Yeah. The shot there, though, I think was play the half ball. Obviously soft. Just pop them out
3 balls
and
out
leave the white ball
yeah.
safe. But that's obviously experience and stuff. But she's got away with it, so there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good safety there.
That's a great shot.
It's a beautiful safety. And he's played for that. He's just worried about where the white was ending up, and that's landed perfect. Very good shot. She can come off the side rail. Just soft off the side, right side rail and just
yeah, you just got to be careful. That's definitely the shot. You just got to be careful that you don't actually hit it too thick and go in off.
Yeah.
With that one, but I think that's the shot.
Oh, so we've got a massive break here. He's potted 3 reds.
That camera's still freezing over there, Salty. Yeah, cooked. Yeah.
Yeah, even though
she's gone for your shot, and
she's played it.
She's
pretty
played it
good.
really well, actually.
Good shot.
That's not a bad shot.
Even though he potted 3 reds off that break, I actually didn't mind the yellows.
Yeah,
to be
I feel
honest.
like the yellows.
He got a yellow as well. I think yellows were probably the balls.
Ball. Look at that red that's down.
It's
down sitting on that. That's absolutely
it's no
cooked.
good. It's no good.
But you've got plenty of balls, plenty of yellows that you can actually play to knock that out.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I think the yellows were the ball.
I would have taken yellows for
yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. It's definitely the shot.
More room to sort of work around and if you have to hide in that as well. So we'll see what he does here.
He's just popped out his red. I'm not sure why he played that shot.
I'm not sure what he's...
He can probably play this red now and actually take the bottom left pocket, play it underneath the yellow half ball and just like so. That's a little bit stiff, but that was the shot. Definitely the shot.
I think he should be able to return the favour here and just play this closest yellow just off the jaw.
Yeah.
Under the red.
Just take that pocket.
That's definitely the shot. Just pop it off the jaw and sit it under it.
Should be careful he doesn't play it too well and pot it. Which he has, and he's landed on the other yellow. It's a little bit hampered there. I think reds are probably the favourite ball now. The yellows are a little bit.
Are. Very fine cut to the middle.
It's a big shot. He's played it really, really well.
It's a good shot. Now, you want to... I wouldn't be potting this one. Well, you could probably pot this one and then run the other one over to the left hand.
I don't know what the go is with that yellow that's over on that red. I think it's pretty cooked.
Yeah.
You could probably play it to the top left.
Goes
but
top,
I think
it
about
goes top left, but that's about it.
He can probably get on it here, though. I don't think he's quite on it.
Oh,
no,
now he's
not.
Now he's got to take this pocket.
He's got to block the pocket here.
Doesn't want to pot this.
Doesn't want to play it too hard. Just drop it in there.
Yeah.
He's played that very hard. He's having a crack at the out.
Oh, well, he's going for it. Why not? Play this thin enough, you might be able to cannon into this yellow and red that are together.
Absolutely. Could be a bit of an in and over shot as well.
Open it up, yeah. I'll tell you what, if he pots this and opens up, they'll be cheering for that.
Oh, they'll be up and about.
Should be a good shot.
Obviously already been 5-1 up is huge. He's had a crack at that. And Mark probably goes frame favourite, I think.
Yeah,
he's got this centre one here where he can open these two up.
Yeah.
Open up the yellow on the red.
Didn't play that shot with a lot of control. He just sort of bashed at it a little bit. Yeah.
So this shot here, I'd be going the one to the centre and leaving this one over the pocket as a backup just in case you don't get a position with the extraction shot, because now...
Yeah, that's not ideal.
You're not guaranteed. Just got to be careful he doesn't hit this too thick, the yellow, and float in off or miss the pot.
It's no good.
Got to take this yellow, unblock this bottom right pocket.
Yeah.
That'll give him the control he needs.
So he's got pretty similar to shot to what he had. It's obviously a bit thinner, but
yeah,
I think he can roll it over there pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just don't want to belt it. You just want a nice pace, roll it over.
Yeah, that's it. He's very, very aggressive. I don't like that shot. He can play a pretty easy snooker here off that top red if he wants to. He can just clip off at half ball and just float to the white to the top rail and just let the red float across a little. Or you can take the one next to the yellow and take it to the bottom right. That looks like a bit of an option too. If you're going to do that though, you've got to clear the one on the rail as well.
Should be able to land beyond it pretty neat here.
Yeah, it looks like you can just drop this in.
Just drop it in and then run that red down.
And
even if it, in or over, it's...
Yep. And this here should be fine. He should just be able to run through it and just use yellow to clip off it, not snooker himself. That's a good shot. That's still all right. That's still not a bad shot.
Not too bad. But you just get a nice snooker here. So Reaper's about to go 6-2 up. Jacob, I didn't see. He got 2 shots on his last 2 yellows, I think, and he's played them well. So 6-2 to the Reapers. We'll get Salty to update that in a minute. That's a good shot.
It's a nice pot, but I don't know what this yellow's doing.
I think this yellow sneaks in behind.
It might sneak in behind.
I don't know if he can pot it, but I think he can play it off the jaw.
It's got to be played very well, though.
Yeah.
Got to be careful that he doesn't, overdo it, underdo it. It looks like it definitely goes behind. He's played that a bit soft, and I think that was a foul. I do believe that was a foul. That was a foul, and this pocket it's huge now, so I think you actually play this red to set it to start with, so you can...
You can put it pretty easy,
That's a good shot. I didn't think he was that good on it.
No, I thought he was a lot thinner.
Yeah, that's a great shot. All he's got to do is play into this fat, I think, and just double it out. He's got 2 shots, so nothing stupid, nothing too hard. Just play into it and just double it out. He's belted that, but he's got a result.
See, you play that at half the pace, it sets up perfect
fat over
the bottom pocket.
You're at risk of an in-off here.
Tell you what.
Or just missing it.
They are choking up, mate. And I'm backing him for this finish here. He played that nice. He played that nice black in his first frame, so he should be feeling pretty good.
I hope the nerves don't take over and he gets a bit of a jitter here, and
he'll be fine.
I'm actually playing that a little bit harder,
because
you just left yourself a bit hamper-queuing here. I think you'll still get it, but that's a whole lot tougher shot now.
Yeah, if you play that a bit more, like punch through it, so then it sort of pops out.
Absolutely.
Like
you're a lot further away from the rail, but you're queuing in the jaw just out here. It's a little bit tricky queuing. This can definitely bring you undone. I think he'll get it, but... And he has.
They'll be very happy with that frame.
The Giants, they are absolutely flying.
So we got 6-1.
6-1 and 6-2 on the other table.
They are flying. 6-1 and 6-2.
The Parker just not finishing off very well at all.
They're just making too many mistakes.
Absolutely.
He just played that black too hard, doubled it out too hard. So
yeah, that's what I said. Nothing stupid. You just have to play it just a dead weight, just to clip the bottom rail and open it up. But he's just going the almighty bash. And
do you want to update them, mate? 6-1 and 6-2, mate.
So the Giants are absolutely flying. The Park's got a lot of work to do here. I'm not putting them out yet. There's still a bit of a chance. They just got to fix things up. They start taking the frame at a time. They'll be right, but it's a tough challenge.
Zane's back in. He'll be definitely looking to make amends for that first frame. Obviously very unlucky going in off the black. So, yeah, we'll just see how these balls come out and go from there.
I would like to hope that he won't be doing none of that in off the black when he comes to the Demolishers next year, mate.
Yeah.
He'll find himself on the pine. If he goes doing that.
Exactly.
And it's good on him for jumping up. He's finally, he's been in the game for a long time, and he's finally going to jump up to the top division.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Us, so.
It's going to be handy. Looking forward to having him on board. So
it's going to be great.
So he's got a good chance here. He's got 2 shots and a break. Jacko's miscued that one, and
it's a massive chance. He's got a big break too, Zane. He'll really get into these, and he just wants to be careful he doesn't dump the white, doesn't get too excited and dump the white to lose his 2.
From what I've seen most of the time when he breaks, he controls the white pretty well.
He's a big breaker. He's a solid breaker. If he gets a ball off the break, he's a huge chance. They need it too. They really need it.
Yeah, he's given that a
massive break. That is huge. And
Reds.
I like the Reds there every day of the week, mate.
Yeah, he's just got this tricky one in between the 2 yellows up this side here, but he can get behind that pretty easily.
Absolutely. He can probably get behind it this shot.
Behind it now, actually.
I can't really see like what angle he's got, but
yeah, I don't know if he might be able to get him behind it, play it to the right middle off this shot. Just not sure of his angle, but I think he'll be definitely on off the Reds.
I don't think you take this long one here. There's no need to take this long one. It's not a tough ball.
You take this one
that he's looked at. Just take the one that you're closest to.
Actually, I reckon he can screw straight off it behind.
I reckon he can too. He just plays this here. He just screws back a bit to either the right centre or the top right. It doesn't really matter. Unless he can play it off the other red. He might be able to play it off the other red to the centre.
He could,
I'm not too sure.
Or he might just back himself for a double.
Or it might even go long down into the bottom left. I don't know. I can't tell. The angle's a little bit.
It's sort of hard to see the angle, but I thought he might have been able to screw behind it off that first shot.
I reckon he had the angle, but...
And with 2 shots, you sort of,
I think he gets rid of it now, though, doesn't he? I don't like playing this one to the right centre. The problem is you're dropping onto that other yellow, I think. So it's a little bit sketchy. But he might be able to drop this in, take the other centre, and then take that other one across. Or he's gone a huge double. That is massive.
Good shot.
That's a big double. And he's got the
Emily's got one for the Reapers, and they're on the hill.
The Reapers are on the hill. 7-2.
Salty still hasn't updated it, but that's all right. We're 7-2 to the Reapers.
I think Zane's just got to take this one here closest.
7-2 to the Reapers, Madman.
6-1 Park. Giants. I don't think you go the double here. I think you just take the one that's over here to the right of the black.
Yeah.
He might even take the centre. I don't like the centre. You've got no control of the white. It's a bit of a loose shot. Don't like it. Whoa, that was a huge curve in. Then that was a bit...
Did you see that curve back in?
That was a bit of a boomerang there.
That was insane. Sure what happened. Did it hit a fingerprint on the felt and drop in or something?
I'm not too sure. I think if he takes this one down just to the right of the black and tries to float back up top of the table to get on the one in between the yellows, he has to get rid of that now. He can't afford to leave it too late.
You got to get up there now.
Absolutely. His angle's a little bit sketchy where that black is.
But you really need to get up behind this one on the left hand side.
Absolutely.
Up behind the yellow.
Just got to cue through it. Doesn't have to be nothing stupid. Just cue through it because the table's quick.
He's tried.
It's a little bit stiff. He has still got 2 shots though, so
he hasn't even landed on that one on the rail. I don't think. Doesn't look like it.
That red.
So now he's going to have to take this.
Take the long one down to the bottom right. That red up there might even double as well, mate. Back to the right centre.
That's
always another option.
Said earlier, I thought it might double. See, probably had to clear up that end first, I feel.
I think he had to get rid of it pretty early.
Yeah,
He had the dead yellow over on the rail and that. So, but he's still got 2 here. If he knocks this in one shot, he's still a huge chance. He's just gone the double. And he hasn't landed very well.
Yeah. He's going to have to play a little layup here, I feel.
The layup snooker.
Yeah.
It's a big room there. So he's got a lot of room to play it. So
It's definitely just a fine little glance in behind this thread. That's fine.
That's not bad. That's okay. That's not too bad. While that yellow's still dead over on that right side rail,
he's having a bit of a chuckle. Like, he obviously wanted it behind it, but it's still all right. Like, if Jacko takes his rail ball, he's going to leave him fat on this red, so he doesn't want to be playing that.
Yeah, he needs to be a little bit careful here.
I wouldn't even be playing this one.
I don't like this one either because that's his coverage in that pocket. Yeah, he spotted that, but look where the white's landed. He's
That's what I mean. Like,
very, very hampered there.
And you've sort of opened up the red a little bit more.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
He's still got a couple of tricky balls here too. That's us.
He might even be able to play this yellow that's nearest that hard red and just float it down into the pocket and take this bottom left pocket. Probably looks like the only shot he really has here. He's in a bit of a spot.
Either
I don't think
that
he
or
can clip off that one that he's closest to.
That's the one I was looking at. Could he just fine glance off the one he's closest to and get a snooker? I'm not too sure.
He probably could, but it's a little bit tricky. I think taking him down the bottom left's a shot, but what do I know?
Yeah, he's just opened it up.
Don't see Zane having an issue from here.
That is not a good shot.
No.
He's just opened up his hardest red on the table.
Yeah. So I think he just takes the one that he's straight on.
Yeah.
Suck it back a bit, take the right side.
Just leave yourself, obviously.
The bottom pocket and then the black to the centre. Yeah. I don't think he has too many issues from here. He's got a really nice angle on that red to float across to the red on the right rail, actually. He's not dead straight. He's got a bit of angle there.
He should be able to stun over a fraction.
He's got to be careful he doesn't get in beyond that yellow and snooker himself on that top one. So that makes it a whole lot trickier. He's got to play it.
That's perfect.
That's a very, very nice shot.
That's pretty much exactly where you want to be. Because he can just drop it in now and...
Yep, just float out half table, then he can just drop the red in. And he can land the black to either centre. He's got choice of pockets there. There's no... there's no right or wrong pocket, so... He's got a pretty good angle here. He's just worried about coming back onto the yellow, I think. He's just got to drop it in. No, I don't think you need bottom spin or nothing. I'll just drop it in.
No, just naturally drop it in. You should be right.
Don't try and get too fancy and bring yourself right down because that's when things go wrong. Just drop it in. Just like so.
Yeah,
that's a good shot.
And he's just controlled it nicely to come back out. So.
Well, that's it. Even if he, if somehow he does miss this red, Craig hasn't really got much on. He's got 2 dead balls over there. He's going to be killing that. He's got nothing easy.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's in a good spot.
You just play this with a bit of drag, just to pull the white up a bit, and he'll be laughing onto the middle. And this could get him going if he gets his frame. So
yeah, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. He's only left him on the 2.
Yeah, that's
Jackie.
Exactly.
I don't think you can get a snooker from there. It's pretty tough.
Yes, it's very tough.
So that's why I was before with Craig's shot. I would have took the yellow to the bottom left because then you're giving yourself some coverage.
Yeah. He can play this one by the looks of it and just get a little snooker here.
I reckon he's going to be a bit fine on to get a snooker though, isn't he?
I don't know. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it looked like he was a bit fine to playing that to get a snooker. Yeah. He couldn't quite hit a full ball to.
I think he's played it well enough, but he might have to come off rail first here.
I think he's straight on it, isn't it? I don't know. I can't tell from here.
It's really hard to see. Oh, yeah, he probably is. I don't know. He's sort of having a good look at it, but... Looks like...
Even if he's got to play a little bit of bottom right on it,
just to
pull it around. I think he's fat on it, mate.
He's got to be. I think he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's fat on it. Yeah, that's a nice shot. That's a great hit.
It's a good hit.
Great shot.
So this is what they need to get them going.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you what, they're not out of it. They're definitely not out of it.
They've got a great side, like we said. If they can salvage just back to a 6-4 round, that's absolutely huge. If they pull that back to 6-4, they are going to be absolutely up and about. Yeah, that's a great shot. So Zane gets their second frame to pull it back to 6-2.
Well, that'll be good for them to get them going a bit and fire up. So
the momentum swing that they needed.
And you see it happen all the time. So, I mean...
Oh, absolutely.
They definitely won't be feeling out of it yet, that's for sure.
Yep. Actually, remember a couple of rosters ago, when we were the Hustlers, we had a very good. Yeah, Ripple. Yeah, we had a great season, and we actually waited for a player to turn up, Charlie Hornby, for the Wanderers. And so we did the right thing, and he turned up and he actually won 2 games in a row and put them back to 4-all.
I remember that.
4-2 up, and next minute they went, I think they bet us about 8-5 or 8-6. So it's just a momentum thing. Once
yeah,
and
that's it.
Swing going, it's, you're very hard to stop.
There's no reason why they can't still have a decent round here and get back in. So
absolutely, these next two.
What are we? 6-2. So they need these next 2, obviously, and
bring it back to 6-4, and they'll be very confident going in the last that they can pull out 4 frames. Like I said, they've got a great side. They're just not capitalising on their chances. So it's not a bad leave.
It's a pretty good result. I mean, you'd love to be on. You'd love to be on these yellows.
Yeah, if you can get on a yellow early, you're probably a massive chance.
He's got a tough opener. He's
going out.
He could play the long one down to the bottom left, but it's a massive shot.
What about the fine nick on the higher yellow here to the centre?
Yeah,
might be an option. A bit loose on the white, but
it is.
I feel like it's probably the easiest shot that he has.
Yeah,
because it doesn't look like it comes down here. He's actually going to just lay up underneath there, red.
That's actually not a bad.
That's not a very good shot. I think he's actually come out.
He probably has.
Fair wave, so.
He overhit that. 6-2. Yeah,
so I think Danny actually gets a massive crack here at the yellows.
Yeah,
which he's not going to do. He's just going to play safe.
And that's.
I think another thing too. If they want to get back into this game, they're going to have to start having a bit of a crack. They're fairly defensive. They're going to have to.
He's played a pretty good shot there though, because he obviously didn't like the shot he had on a yellow. So they definitely know they want the yellows here.
Yeah, the yellows are definitely the ball. So that's another good shot, but I think he can just clip off the red that he's closest to and just leave the white hard up its bum, and then he's only leaving him for the reds yet again. The reds are not that bad, but I think yellows are definitely the ball.
You definitely want the yellows.
I think you've just got to clip off the one you're closest to and just run him up the bum of the other one. He's going to have a crack.
He's having a crack.
What do we know?
He's playing your shot, I think, isn't he?
I think he is,
Fine
mate.
glance into the middle.
Yep, and he's played it very, very well.
That's a great shot.
He's been a little bit stiff, though, I think, mate.
He's on this one to the bottom right, so he should be pretty right here. Still a little bit tricky. He's got the one up the top that he's got to get kneed on. And obviously the one in the middle of the table beside the red. I think if he gets on it pretty neat, it might go to the middle pretty easy, but it's hard to say from here.
I think he's actually just landed early on his hard ball, that centre one. I think he can just drop it in. I would be getting rid of this centre now, absolutely. Just drop it in, dead weight.
Queen's Arms have got one back, so...
Pulled one back to 7-3.
7-3.
So that's why I didn't like that shot that Ali's had a crack at. Yeah. The problem is you're missing, you've left the yellows all on.
I'm playing this top one. I don't care how close it is. I'm just playing it. Just
absolutely. Draw off him a little bit of bottom, nothing stupid.
Yeah,
just try and float to the one to the centre pocket, which he
has. That's perfect.
If he's on that one to the centre here, I can't see no issues. He should.
He's laughing now.
Right here.
Then he plays the plant next.
Yep, play the plant, then play the other centre, the one to the centre.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't even have to play the plant if he doesn't want to.
No,
well, that's right. You could just pop this one over the hole.
I think the plant's a shot though, mate.
Plant's all right, I don't mind. I don't mind the plant. That's just pretty good.
So that's a good shot.
That's good.
Yep. Now just play the bottom. I'll probably play the bottom again.
Bottom,
maybe.
Then middle,
then
bottom left.
Bottom left. Then black.
Because you just got the angle to come back up for this middle pocket now.
Absolutely.
So I'd be playing the one.
I wouldn't be playing this one long.
Nah, this ain't the shot here, but if it drops, it drops.
Fire though.
It's a good shot.
Queuing very well. He's just got to be careful with this one here. He doesn't float too far through and spook himself on that red. He should be fine.
I think he's just going past the red anyway. If he's
it's hard to tell from this sort of angle, but if he just drops it in, he'll be fine.
Just drop it or stun, whatever you're feeling really. It's just a nice little stun shot.
Now we can actually play. I think that black passes
Does it
that
pass?
red pretty easy. Yeah, I think it does.
Should do.
But even if you want a bit of insurance, just play this a little bit thinner and just run back up the table.
Yeah,
Play it
that's
to the
right.
bottom left. I think you back yourself for the centre.
Ah, yeah, it goes easy.
Oh yeah, that's a big.
He's
pocket.
looking at your shot
That's
though.
huge. I don't mind that one just floating up. You just got to be careful
Yeah.
you don't get too excited and float a bit high. I think the centre's the shot. Or you can go back to the same pocket. That's a really, really good shot. That's huge.
Has he played for that? Do you
I'm
reckon
not
he
sure, but
looked
they
at the
are.
other. He looked at the other pocket.
They are starting to hit their straps here, and this could be very, very
He's
interesting.
played
finish.
this well.
They are they're getting noisy now.
I'll tell you what.
This next
they'll,
frame is crucial. If the Giants
they'll
drop
start
the next
firing
frame,
up. Yeah,
the park will
absolutely.
really fire up. Come on! This frame is absolutely crucial to both sides.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a nice finish too.
Especially with the depth, like we spoke about, that the park's got.
Yeah.
If they start playing well,
A lot of experience.
absolutely, there's no doubt that they can overhaul them. So the Giants need this one. This is huge. They really, really need this frame. So just put him on the hill and put the extra pressure on.
Rightio, on the Div 3 table, got the young fella here on the yellows, and I'd be playing the one to the bottom right first, but
That's
not
actually
too bad.
Not a bad shot.
Worked out
I don't
pretty
know
good.
where the black goes. I'm
Good
not
question.
sure if it passes to the bottom right. It may do. It possibly could do.
it might it looks like it might. It's hard to say, but
Even so, I think still got to play the centre.
they've brought in
I think he plays the right
they
middle.
brought in Stoles, his missus. I didn't know she played. I didn't know
Yeah,
she played
did.
with
She
him.
played enough to qualify. Yeah. Oh, that was the shot. He's just banged it up a bit. Sean is in with a really, really big chance here on the Reds.
Yeah, and I'll probably back Sean. Maybe not this visit, but I'll probably back him to win this frame with these Reds how they are. So
Yeah, absolutely. I think he can take the top one here.
yeah,
Mate, looks like
take
he's got a
the
bit of
top
an
one.
angle too.
Just
to
come
get
into these
the
two.
Yeah. I think that's probably the shot.
It's
He's
no good.
just overcut that one a
He's
bit.
just
but
left him on one of his harder balls. So I would have punched into that, tried to get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you just play this, cue through it a little bit. Don't know if he'll try and. Well, he's had to give that a bit more. He's just been a dead on the rail there. Still very, very potable, but the problem is your last yellow is going to be quite tricky. You're going to be pretty fine on it,
Yeah,
and that's not what you want. He's actually going to back himself for the long.
I don't mind this. Just
I don't
play
mind
this.
this shot
Yeah,
either.
plays nice pace too.
And
It's good effort.
It's
Like,
not a bad
it's
shot.
not too bad.
Just blocked him up a bit.
Yeah, played at a good pace. That's the shot there by Sean, and he's potted that one on the rail. It's not bad.
Oh. Pick me light up for me, Bushy. Yeah, mate. Bushy's got his head in me lap. Oi, burnt me, you shithead. Yo. So Sean's just played the little layup over here. He's
Yeah,
asked the
he
question.
actually he killed his yellow a bit too.
That's not a bad shot. That's actually not too bad, provided it's not a foul snooker. I can't
Yeah,
tell
it's hard
from
to
here.
see.
I think it will be a foul snooker.
He hasn't asked for it.
No,
but I reckon it is.
I reckon it is too, but he hasn't asked for it, so. This is a huge chance here for a young fella.
He just bloody just rushed that a bit. He need to take a bit more time. I still don't know if this
I still think you've got to take the one that's left side of the table yellow, just for a bit of safety as well. If it does, lay up, because the black, I don't think the black passes.
I don't think it does.
The black is
I don't
on.
think
He's
it
got to
does.
be careful he not snooker himself.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. The black could be on. I'm not real sure.
It's really hard to see from here.
Is that black pass bushy into this pocket? Nah.
Nah.
So the black's not on. Salty's just informed us. So it's just, and he's, it's not a bad shot. Do you have a crack at the double up underneath the other red?
That's what I'm looking at, but I don't know if he's got. I think that red's in the way of the natural.
If you play it a little bit wider, though, you
can
might
play
be
it
able to
wider.
You got to come off the
side
rail. So
yeah.
that's probably the only shot you have. Or you just pop it out and just put the pressure on and say, here, have a crack.
Yeah, I mean, they're all there, though.
Carrot and
I'm taking this bottom right first. Bottom right.
Oh, you would not be out from there, Salty.
Bottom right, bottom left. Come back up
You'd
the
be
table.
out.
Do your work up
Wouldn't
here.
have thought so.
And he should be pretty laughing for me.
I wouldn't have thought so, Salty. So Salty's already backed himself in for these reds over. He's pretty confident that he could make them, and I'm still not. I don't think so.
I just backed myself in for him, but
understandably,
understandably,
you're in the current Tasmanian stateside, mate. Salty's about 18 years out of date, so if you know what I mean, he's a little bit, he's a little bit hampered. He doesn't even know how to touch a rail anymore.
Oh, he's out of position here.
That is not ideal at all. Not when you got that black sitting fat over the bottom pocket.
He
there.
just played that too hard. Oh, he's got to. He
just played to the top right, though, and just come around your angles.
See, I'm going top left every day. That's just me, but
yeah, I prefer the right on these sorts of shots.
It's
I don't like the left. It's just a bit finer.
It's just preference.
He's played it well. He's played it really, really well.
He's overdone it again.
But he's got a chance.
He's still landed it to the pocket he's just played in.
And this is for the game. This is a massive
I reckon
shot.
I'll back him in for this. He's
I think he'll
pretty
get
well.
it too. I'm pretty confident that he will, and he has. But he's left himself not so great on the black.
He's got to play it.
He's just going to have a crack at the double here. He's pretty aggressive, so he'll just bang. And he's got a bit of a result.
He's left it safe.
He has got a bit of a result.
That is unbelievable.
So
now the right shot is to play it safe. Dead weight.
Just a soft double,
but
maybe.
He's going to go for the double here. Triple.
And I think
he sold the farm.
He has absolutely sold the farm. That is fat over the centre. He's just going to be careful here. He doesn't get a bit excited and just slap this and go in off.
Just roll it in.
Yeah.
Just roll
that's
it
the
in.
shot. And that's the grand final.
All right. So we have the Reapers Div 3 winners. 8-3, wasn't it?
8-3, yeah. It was pretty one-sided, actually.
Yeah, it was.
They looked pretty good most of the night. They played pretty well. They potted well. They took their chances. So well done to them. Congrats to the Reapers.
I would definitely say they're the stronger team. So well done to the Reapers. They can go and enjoy that now for a bit. And
we'll jump back
relax
over to the Div 2 over here on the left-hand table. So Brasher's on the yellows, I believe.
Yeah, he's on the yellows.
He's
sort of
a little bit hampered. He's going to have a crack, I would think.
Yeah, he's looking at this long pot. And he'll be able to just hold off this red if he...
The problem is with the long pot, I don't think that yellow actually goes anywhere, does it?
I'm not sure.
Yellow?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's played a very good shot there. That's a great pot, but I don't know if the Jackie's on.
I think it is.
I actually think it is. That's a big shot.
Yeah, I think he might be on this, Jackie.
If he's on the Jackie, it's all pretty natural. Other than the black's a little bit dodgy.
Black's a bit tricky.
It will pass to the... Yep. No, he's not. Not so sure why you'd play that one.
I thought...
You were never, ever going to have a shot potting that, were you? You couldn't do anything. You had to... I would have thought the shot would have been just to clip off the yellow if it wasn't onto the Jackie and just float the white down, push it onto the side rail.
Well, it was a very interesting choice of shot.
So his problem is, even if he does get out of the total, he's going to open them up. It's a little bit of a result there.
Well, I mean, you don't usually hit it that hard, but he's got away with it. So
yeah, it's a bit of a result.
I think the shot would have been just to roll onto it, but anyway, he's it's landed pretty well.
I think
so.
Reggie's going to take the lowest
Yeah.
red and just try and float.
Just
for
a
circle.
nice
Just
little roll onto it.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, she's got away with that.
Oh,
She's got
Tell you
away with
what.
that. Thought that was in off every day of the week.
yeah.
As soon as I seen that shot played. But she's got away with it there, so she's hanging in there.
And Sean's making sure his cues are nicely lined up for the photos, mate.
That's
I
the
should
way.
go move one just to.
That is a huge shot.
Massive shot.
The black doesn't go anywhere.
I don't like this black.
think.
I don't like this
Unless
black.
he can find cut it to the right. I don't think he can. I think the red might be in the way. And he's just going to be careful because it's so fine. He's giving it a bit. He's going to be careful he doesn't knock something in
Yeah.
or knock the white in somewhere.
What about going off the red into this pocket he's looking at?
No, I think it's a bit too far out.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And he's
Geez,
got to be careful he doesn't underdo this and
it's a very
foul,
fine nick.
or play onto the red and take block the pocket. He's got to be a little bit careful there. It's a little bit tricky.
It's a big shot to go
It's
onto the hill.
huge. I'll tell you what.
Pretty good.
He's been very, very stiff there. That was on its way.
kicked the red in
And he's absolutely smashed the pocket.
That is so stiff.
Red can do anything she wants here now, and
That's stiff.
she's very safe.
That's so stiff. Wow. That was on its way too.
That was going very
That
close.
was a good shot.
Was probably just lacking that bit of pace. Red's got to be
Yeah.
careful here. Whoa.
Oh, I'm playing the foul. Straight up, I reckon.
I think you've got to be careful playing the foul though, because the black probably won't actually take the pocket.
True.
The pocket. You don't want to leave it open and leave two shots. If you're higher with the white, you can probably do it, but it's a little bit tricky.
Looks like he's playing it. He
has. The white's not too bad, but I think that red will go into the centre pretty easy. So I think you just play the one that's the centre of the table, drop it in.
Yeah, and then these, well, they all go. So.
They all go, yeah, absolutely. You probably even just try and get through on this shot and land for the other centre maybe.
Yeah, that's
where
right.
you've got the two down there.
Play your bottom two last.
But she's played that a bit hard. Now I think she has to play that centre ball.
She's
and
got to
just-
take the
just land in
centre,
the middle of
yeah.
nowhere. Just leave the white dead on
Just
the rail.
play it
It's
as
the
a shot to nothing, and
Absolutely.
if it goes, it goes, and she's still got a shot.
Absolutely. You have to play that centre ball. And you've got to be careful. You don't want to actually kill that red. You don't want to push it up the rail.
Yeah, well, that's it.
So you've got to play it still at a decent pace, not to.
That was the only problem.
Which she has done. And
Right,
she's
that
given me a
was-
huge chance on the black here.
Even in or over, obviously, like she's killed that red, so
Yeah, even
think,
Q straight into it. And
yeah.
Just bring it out. Because now she's giving me a huge chance. He's pretty fine on the cut here. He just needs to be careful of
I'll be tipping a 7-3 to the Giants here, mate, and
That's
they'll be
definitely
on the
looking to
hill,
go.
and it's going to be a very hard round for Park.
Yep.
If,
Russia just needs to be careful
if
he doesn't get this slap happy and
Yeah.
going off somewhere.
I'll back him in. I'll back him in for this. All right, I've put the commentator's mozzie on him, but if this red's not frozen, just play off it. But she hasn't even looked at it, so
No, she's just going to play this red down over the pocket.
Don't-
On it or
don't mind it. But I'd be playing the rail ball, to be honest. She's left him on it with.
that was one of your shots, yeah.
So that's the problem playing that shot, because you miss, you've just left him fat on the black. I would have played the rail
And
ball.
it's a foul as well. He's actually
yeah, exactly.
Not that it matters, but still.
Should have played the rail ball, pop it out, and leave the white safe up the top.
Absolutely. That's definitely the shot.
So they're on the hill.
The Giants go 7-3.
I don't see him coming back from here, to be honest, mate.
I don't think so. 7-3 is a bit steep.
Too hard, but you never know.
Yeah, there's no room for error here now. It's just too hard. 7-3 it's quite difficult. They've definitely got the players at Park, but it's going to take a lot of work.
Yeah,
Perfect
a
round.
5-zip round is pretty hard to.
It's hard to do on any night, let alone a grand final.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I might just duck off for a quick smoke, mate.
Go for it, mate, while they're doing their changes. Yeah. Yeah, fucking.
It's the same as the grand final in Div 1. I mean, yeah. Well, it was really.
Only have done once, having that team there, 7-3, they go in the last round and we won 5 over. It was all even Shane, Davey, and Brooksy. Yeah, we got those from we still got 5 players in the game, so it's just been there late for them.
Well, that's it.
No, when he called a foul shot, I was going to say to him, mate, it's not a foul shot. It bounced off the foot. But when I looked at it, I thought, I won't be saying anything. I reckon I'll get this in one.
I was backing in for that black mate, whether he had one or two.
I reckon even if you look at the footage, it bounced off, and I was like, oh shit. Did it even look like that was there? It bounced off that rail. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Can't you figure out whose break it is? Shouldn't be that hard, should it? Have a look at the sheet. It's their break. They're the home team, aren't they? It'd be their break. Right, so change has been made. Back into it here. Let's see if the Rangers can mount a comeback. Need 5 straight here in this last set. He's come up dry. Both balls aren't too bad. Probably looking at the yellows if he's on one. He's just got this hard yellow beside the red where he's closest to now to deal with. Right, he's had a crack at it, and I'm pretty sure Styles will take the yellows. He's actually nearly gone in off there. I don't know how that... All right, so he really needs to take this one in the middle of the table first. Yellows are definitely the ball still. Still on an open table. I think Styles will definitely take him here. He'll take this one to the bottom right. He's only got, like I said, that hard one up the top left-hand side here beside the red. It's pretty good. Now he can just roll this one straight up the rail. In or over. Hey? Yeah, mate. I'm good. I'm under control over here, mate. So Stoles is on the yellows.
Score your numbnut. Styles is on the yellows.
Yeah. Both balls are all right. I still preferred the yellows, but
yeah, both balls are not too bad. He's only got the one tough red up behind that yellow on the
yeah,
left
and
side.
same as the yellow.
Though.
But like, if you can get on that yellow, you should be able to play it into the middle.
Styles got a pretty decent chance here. He's only really got the top right pocket though that's set up, which is kind of blocked.
I'd need to pop this yellow out now.
Yeah, I think that's a shot. I don't like this one.
No, I wouldn't be playing this yet. I would have popped that yellow out while he had a bit of control down the bottom there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you could probably cue through it and leave the white beyond the red that's the yellow's closest to.
Because the problem is he's probably played. I don't know if he's played to pop the Jackie just then or not, but there's only one ball that's lower side of the table, so that's not really blocking that pocket. It's not really a massive benefit.
Yeah, that's right. So now you get this yellow out. You've got to get down now while that red's absolutely
I reckon the double's
dead.
on. I think you just double it out.
Yeah, well, you can play this one to the right middle first and then play the double.
You could do that, yeah, absolutely.
Just open that pocket up, which
he's going to probably just drop it in to the centre
because it's a
big pocket.
Yeah, yeah. Well, either or. I think he plays off the red.
Yep.
Which will be fine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Fine.
Obviously, you would have preferred in, but it's still fine where it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hello. What's up?
I haven't had one yet on news. So you owe me two. You got to buy me two. Not one for commentary, mate. What's going on there? You're a tight ass, you are. I want a $30 gift card, like the rest get. Well, we're more important than anyone else.
So he's got to take this one to the top left, but he's not even looking at it at the moment. It's his hardest ball on the table. But he's not looked at it. That's a great shot, though.
That's a great double, and he's landed even better for it.
He's landed fat behind it. Okay, we'll just let him go.
I still don't know what his next shot's going to be, though. Because he's got the two balls that are jacked up over on the side rail there. So
they're just
I don't know if one will play into the centre off the yellow or not.
That's what I was looking at, but I don't think it does.
But even so, it's still a big out. It's massive if he can make it.
What about this? No, he's not looking at it.
He can probably play the one of these reds between the two yellows down the bottom there. It's
even
risky, though.
Half ball off this bottom yellow. He's played it.
He has played that, but he's landed absolutely nowhere.
I would have played the other one that was stuck on the red, half ball off the yellow.
Yeah.
You probably cover the pocket.
And pop your other one out as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Now he's literally in the middle of nowhere. He's got all these balls are basically dead.
Yeah, these
Styles, he's just got to fiddle fart around here.
And these reds are no good. We'll see what he can work out here. Because I don't know.
Carefully, because if he takes this lowest red, then he's opening up Styles' his hard ball. That's Styles' his only hard ball that he can't actually pot. So, but he's going to do that, and Styles will probably go out from there. I don't like that. I reckon he just takes the centre, and I think he probably goes game.
You can take the centre, or you can take the top.
Or even if he wants to, he can probably even just make these two over in the left side a little bit better. Just
options galore, really.
But I think you have a crack at the out where those two reds are.
I'm going.
I think you have a crack.
I'm going for it here, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. You can play this as a Jackie if he wants to, but I think he'll take the centre, won't he? Maybe should have took the Jackie.
Probably could have taken the one over the hole up the top.
One. Yeah, well.
I'm not sure what he's going to do with these two reds here. Oh,
so Styles has got a huge chance here now.
So he's got to take these bottom
takes
two.
These, I think he gets these.
Yeah, he should get these.
I don't like that shot. It's still okay, but I don't know when he played that. He's got plenty of chance to get down there onto those two. He's got balls everywhere.
He doesn't. You can go about it a couple of ways here, but I'm going the top ball first.
I like the top ball
middle.
Now. Even just come off the rail first to pot it and just bring it out.
Yeah, that's right.
Left centre, right centre.
Left centre, right centre, bottom.
Yep, and then black, probably even top.
So either that,
or back
or
to the right
or he
centre.
can play right middle now, then plays bottom ball.
Yep.
So, but he's
got to be careful this shot though. He doesn't hit it a bit thick and
well. Yeah, you don't play it now because he's not on it. I think our way was probably the way to go.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just links a lot easier.
Because he's
okay
there. He's okay. He's just got to draw it out a touch. He's only got to screw it back. No.
Yeah.
He can even give it a bit more and screw it over.
Actually, he might be able to stun just past the two reds.
Yep.
Through the gap.
Like so. That's
perfect.
A really good shot. Now he just drops this in.
Yep.
And probably goes to the black to the right.
Middle right, I'd say.
Nothing stupid. Just drop it in. And try and be fancy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. Tell you what,
that's a big frame. Captain's knock. If that doesn't get you up and about, nothing will. That's what they
played
needed.
that well, so.
Easy, mate. So back to 7-4. Park with a lot of work to do here. Obviously need the perfect set. Salty's got to go and get me a Red Bull that he's avoiding. I need a Red Bull, mate. Mate, go and get me a Red Bull. Or send Emily to grab me one. I need one. I'm about down that, mate. Lemon lime bitter. Lemon lime bitter. Lemon lime bitter, mate. Timmy's are very stiff. That's a huge break, and he's just stumped the white. I think I'd be taking the reds. Taking the yellows. That's a good shot. Huge chance of it going out. It's a great shot. Here he is. The great Salty, back with my Red Bull. Like you could talk short ass. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Bushy, sack back. What's the hair on it? I don't want the hair. I just want the can. Look at the hair on it. Emily's. Cheers, Bushy. Huh? Well, what? Bold? Oh, absolutely. I think Timmy's just potting himself into trouble here.
Back.
It's got Timmy on the reds. And David's obviously on the yellows. Timmy's just potting himself into trouble a little bit here. He's just getting a bit slap happy.
Okay.
That's not ideal.
Did he buy me another one?
Yeah, mate.
Fucking. I'm loaded up on these, and you've got the Red Bulls going, mate. So beautiful.
Yeah, mate. Load
Fresh
up on
lemon
Red
lime
Bulls.
bitters. Beautiful.
Give me a late one if this goes to the finish, though.
Spotted that? No.
No. David's in with a really, really big chance here. Obviously got the one tough yellow that's on the red. I don't know if that'll pop to the right centre or not.
Gets the right angle on it, it probably does.
Or you can even have a crack at trying to cue through on this Jackie and just going to play it soft, set it up. It's not a bad shot.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Just wants to hope that he hasn't left Timmy enough of this red in the right bottom pocket to cut it in and just pop those two open.
It looks pretty fine.
It's a bit risky, but
it is.
Timmy's probably got the option of just playing off the two and just leaving the white up the top of the table.
Yeah,
it's just fine enough to bring it out and not move that.
That's probably
yellow
the
too
shot,
much.
really, just off the left side of the red.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just leave it safe up the top.
I think he played the left side of it, so yeah. Well, he's not going to do that.
Just this is very, very thin. He's played it well.
He's played it well,
but he's opened it
right
up. That's the
now
only problem. But in saying that, he's got to take these two because the reds are all on now. So
yeah, absolutely. I think he just play this yellow here, play it with a little bit just to get into the two. Yeah, just like so. That's a good shot because now he's killed the red.
It's a very good shot.
That's a great shot, and he's probably out from here, I think.
And the comeback starts, mate.
If he gets these, they will absolutely explode. They will get very noisy. I think you just drop it in and back yourself for the left centre, don't you? Or the long pot.
Has he got enough?
I don't know how he's going to go.
He might have to use the other one, I reckon.
He's got to be careful here. It's a little bit.
Yeah, these aren't ideal, these shots. So he needs to play it to come around enough for the black. He should be right. He should be able to get it thin enough.
That's a good shot. That's a really, really nice shot. Like I said, he obviously killed that red a bit earlier, so
yeah,
put himself in a good spot.
It's nice.
Just play this, just dead weight. Don't bash it, or just punch it long. That's massive. They are up and about.
All right,
it's back to 7-5, and with Zane to come to the table, that's
three
massive.
More. Got one. Thank you.
Zane will be absolutely fine here, and I think he gets a break as well. So. This is a really crucial frame, obviously. It's
be a good game, this one, actually. Brasher and Zane
are getting very hungry at the park, so hopefully we're in for a tight finish, mate.
Yeah. Well, their dream round started really well, so...
Absolutely. Zaney'd love nothing more than a snapper here, so I reckon he's going to get into him. He's going to boost
crack
these.
at him, yeah, absolutely.
That's a massive break.
That is huge. And all these yellows are on.
I actually probably think the Reds
aren't bad
better,
either,
mate,
actually.
just because he's got that easy red starter there, just in the centre. Yeah. And he can just screw through it, just run through on it, get onto this other one, get rid of his rail ball, and he can just work him from there.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No,
I think Reds are the ball. I don't like the yellows, just because you start a big shot.
Transition's a bit harder on the yellows. So.
Absolutely. And this red shot here, this is... No, just drops it in. That's good. He's got a nice angle on that, mate. Just to get onto his hard red.
Yeah,
looking from here, looks like he's got a not too bad of an angle.
It's a little bit straight, but he should be able to force it enough to get over for it.
Even if you are pretty straight, just cue through it, just top through it, and even back yourself to play it to the top right.
Yeah, that's right.
Opposed to trying to get back for the left. Or you can always just screw it back and play that other centre and get up onto the top red next.
Looks like he's playing to get over.
I think he'll float across this pretty nice.
Yeah, he should be pretty right.
Oh, and he's just
so he did have to force it.
He's got away with that a little bit, I think, though. He hasn't left an easy yellow starter with that red that's blocking the centre. So, yeah, he's probably got away with that a little bit.
So, not a lot of safety on it here either, so...
No, it's just kind of a little bit tricky. He's probably going to have a crack at this yellow as a double. But the problem is there, the white's floating away, so it's probably going to land safe for himself, like so. It's a little bit stiff, but...
It's a good effort, but like you said, it wasn't really going to leave much on.
Absolutely. So now Zane just takes his top one he's closest to, floats back out for the other one.
Yeah.
Centre, probably maybe bottom left, then the bottom right. I think that's probably the way to go about it. Oh, that's just that, so... Still not in a bad position, though, with that. The two yellows, they don't pass to the left centre. So... He just drops his yellow into the right centre. Just dead weight. And leave himself for a bit of an angle on the top one. So he can get back around for the centre. And those other two. Yeah, that's not too bad of a shot. Still got to play this with screw though, I think.
I think you've got to screw off it because you can't go around that red.
Yeah, that's the problem. You don't want to be running into that red. And it looks like the angle is definitely...
Yeah, screw to the left-hand side.
I don't think he plays much spin though, old Brash.
Yeah.
He's a pretty natural player. I think he likes to play everything sort of just natural. So
you definitely have to screw off it, but I don't think he can go around that red.
I think he goes straight into it. Up the bum, I think.
Oh, he could get around it.
That's what's thrown the pot though, I think.
Yeah.
Zane should get these.
I'd be taking the one over the hole first.
I don't actually mind having a crack at the bottom right and trying to come across into the black, because you've got balls sort of everywhere there. You can't go too wrong, I don't think.
Yeah, you could go a couple ways here, really, couldn't you? Clean up the bottom balls first, and then work your way up
that black
the top.
is still quite tricky when you're the other side's on the hill. It's not easy. I think you take this one and you just try and get
the shot.
Yeah, you just got to make sure of the pot and just go into the black.
Yeah.
I know that's not a bad shot,
because you can just drop this one in the middle now. And
he might leave the one over the pocket up there as his last, just to drop back down for the black, maybe.
He can, or he can leave the red over the middle. Just depends really, but I think the one over the hole is probably the one to leave for your black.
Yeah, I think he'll have to, because he's taking this, and he might even have to play the Jackie next. I don't know what sort of angle he's got.
I think it might be coming out a bit for him. Oh no, he's.
Ooh. That's a big miss. Still got those two yellows over there that David's got to try and get on. It's not easy.
Because once again he's got to get behind him.
Yep, absolutely. Don't know what sort of angle he's got for that centre one. As to whether he can play through it, he's just got to be careful because it actually looks like an in-off angle. He's just got to be a little bit careful here.
See, once again, you'd be screwing off this, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, he's got away with that.
It was,
I know it was very close, but he hasn't really left himself much. Is the only issue here.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal at all.
Don't really see a shot here. Unless one of them will get in behind the red that's furthest in the centre and just flip it out and take the pocket, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I can't tell. It's a bit hard to tell from here. Oh, and he's got a lucky there. He's got a really, really lucky. He's got a really, really lucky shot there. It's not easy though still, because his natural angle of this centre one, he's got to nearly take the high one first, the long one.
Yeah, because I think if he plays this one in the centre, it's probably bumping into that yellow too
and it won't
pushing
go
it up
the top.
further. So
I don't think it'll go to the top left, and it won't go to the other centre, so still a big shot here.
Either or, he's got a big shot. Called for a 30, so he wants to get a move on here, and
I think if he takes his centre one, he's definitely floating into that yellow. Yeah, just like so.
That's what I thought.
I don't know if this yellow kicks in behind that red or not. I don't think so.
I don't reckon it does.
I don't even know if the double's on. Know if he can double it, reverse double it.
It's probably the only shot, really.
The problem is, yet again, though, with playing the reverse double is the where the white's floating. He looks like he's having a crack at the cut, so I might be on.
He thinks it goes in there, by the looks of it.
And he's been a little bit stiff there. So Zane just takes the highest one here. Just floats back down.
And he's got both options. That red drops into the centre pretty easy, so...
I don't actually, in all honesty, mind taking the centre one first and just clipping the yellow to the rail.
Yeah,
just for a bit of insurance. Because this one is, if he misses this, he's in. Which he hasn't. He's played a very nice shot. But he's got the option here now.
Yeah, he's pretty much perfect here.
He might even have an angle to play off the red first and just...
Yeah.
But he wants 2 for the black. That's the only issue. He wants to be keeping 2 for the black if he can.
Yeah, that's right.
Just suck off this a little bit, I think, because that other one drops in the middle.
Perfect.
Yeah, that goes pretty easy.
Yeah,
just
drops
be careful
in
here, though.
easy.
You just got to be really careful because if he does miss this, it will snooker him. That goes pretty easy, though, I think. I want to play this too soft. Yeah, it's a good shot. 2 on the black, he just
on the
runs
black,
it down.
he's laughing, yeah.
He's a little bit hamper queuing, but he should be fine with 2 shots. Yeah, he just pops this with his second visit. He wants to be a smart ass and go to his wrong hand.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
When you can.
Yeah, that's big. That's back to 7-6 now. And they are very, very vocal.
He loves that one. 7-6, mate. They've mounted the comeback. Here we go.
They are absolutely fine now.
They are.
That's the perfect start. It's obviously what they needed. Needing a perfect round.
All right.
Park.
And we got Danny and Jacko here.
This is absolutely huge. Danny's, as we've seen most of the night, he's been pretty solid. He's a pretty clever player. He's very defensive, but he's solid. So
yeah,
he'll be trying to grind this frame out and just try and edge him out.
You talking to all your mates over there, are you?
I love it.
All your mates. Oh, Jacko to break here, so hopefully he doesn't foul break again.
Ha-ha. Can't say that, Salty. It's a hill, mate. It's a hill. No, never. So Jacko's been a little bit stiff on the break there. They popped open quite a bit, but looking at the table, I probably feel like yellows maybe.
I think yellow's first glance.
Because I think that yellow near the right centre actually passes that red to the backside, I think.
On the reds.
That's,
I don't mind
a
that.
really nice shot. Now he just drops this in. Cues through a little bit. He's on the other centre. I don't like where the black is, though. It's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, and this red beside the yellow probably only comes down to the bottom left. I'm not sure if it goes to the top right. It probably does, but
he's actually got a lot of angle on this shot too.
He does have a fair bit of angle.
Skew through. Yeah, it's a good shot.
That's
a really
perfect.
Good shot.
Yeah. So this one beside the yellow is probably going to be his last ball for the black because he can roll through it, and then obviously.
I think it goes to the go bottom left.
Bottom left.
Yep.
That's the only.
It's a little bit tricky though. You've got to land dead straight on it because you can't afford to hit that backside yellow.
Unless you can play this into the middle. Okay, no, that's all right.
You can actually play that red now down to this bottom left, and worst case you take the pocket. Yeah. And if it pots, you got a huge chance of going out here.
Yeah,
massive chance of going out. So
he's going to deny it.
I think he has to take it. I think that's a shot.
Yeah, I think that's the right shot to take it now.
I don't like this because this ball's not in jeopardy anywhere. He's played it okay.
It's not too bad, but
not bad.
He's still in control. And I think the one beside the yellow, because that one he's played already went up to the top left anyway. So
yeah, and that other yellow that red next to that yellow doesn't. It only goes to the one pocket by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's
See, he can even play this now, the yellow down onto the other red, if he wants to. Now that Jacko's got that red just near the centre there, that's a little bit tricky.
Yeah. Can even cut this in and maybe get it out. I don't know. Yeah, well, he could have.
I think he's got enough
he's
of
still
that.
on it.
He's probably, he has to play the Jackie now.
Yeah.
But if this Jackie goes, that's probably frame, I think.
Yeah.
He just, drops it in, takes the other red to the top right. You don't want to...
Actually, it probably goes to the middle now.
Yeah, it does, but he's a little bit
doesn't
hampered.
really have, No, the Jackie's the shot.
The Jackie. Yeah, that's
not ideal at all.
Shot.
That's actually...
I don't know why you try and sneak that down behind it. Why wouldn't you just play the full old Jackie?
Yeah, I would have played the Jackie for sure. Tell you what, these yellows are pretty favourable now.
These yellows are very nice.
I think take the one to the middle. One he's closest to first, and then probably play the one down the
one.
Yeah, take the one down the rail.
Oh, you probably want to get a bit though.
Yeah.
I think he's actually sort of landing in the middle of nowhere. He has to take the rail ball now.
He's still got to play it down there. Just not too hard. You don't want to draw him out. That's pretty
good.
good.
This to drop though. Yeah, that's
a good shot. So that's completely changed it now.
Danny's in a fair bit of trouble here.
He might even be.
He's absolutely stoked about it.
He's in a world of hurt here now.
2 teams are going to Division 1.
And you can drop out. You can play with Div 2. That's a great shot from Danny. That is a really good shot. That's a frame changing
pretty good
shot.
shot.
That's just put him in probably in the box seat, I think.
Absolutely. The yellow still passes pretty easy, but he hasn't left much on, so it's worked out pretty well.
He hasn't left him on. Yeah, he hasn't left him on none of the yellows. He's probably got to take the one nearest.
Yeah.
The right centre there. Play that as a Jackie.
Play that as a Jackie. That's the only shot, really. It's got a bit of traffic there, though. It's not too bad. I
think Danny just completely puts his pocket out of commiseration, doesn't he? Just soft.
Yeah, that's the shot.
That's the shot. That's a good shot.
You definitely didn't want to pot that.
Because he's forced him to either play this one out or play the one over the bottom left. And either way, Danny's got the double on that hard red over there.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
He's definitely in control here. I don't like this shot.
I'd be trying to take the one he's closest to the middle, to be honest.
Yeah. But I think Danny probably just plays a face double across.
Yeah. Just gets it out of that area. And even if he gets the plant, you just want that red out of there.
Whatever you do not want to pop that red over the bottom right.
No.
Just got to play the double here, I think.
He's podded it.
That is huge. That is huge.
And he's got a perfect angle,
perfect,
I think.
Just to pot this and just run down the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good shot.
It's a great shot. It's a shot he had to play too, so he's played it well.
Just got to take his time here. Just knock this in. Looks like he's got a great angle. He doesn't have to do nothing fancy with the white. It doesn't matter if he floats down onto that other yellow. It's fine. Yep, that's a good shot.
Perfect.
Oh
no.
That's very, very stiff.
But he really...
It's not the worst of results.
Yeah.
3. A 7-3. 1-3 in a
so
row,
three in a row they've won, yeah.
Jacko's just wasted one there. He's still got a really, really big chance here to go out, though. He probably takes... I think he takes the one that's down furthest over the pocket. I don't think taking this one's the right shot. Just because you're floating nowhere with the white.
I'll tell you what,
that's a very, very lucky shot. But it's put him in the box seat.
That is a great result. Can't believe he's killed that red. That's...
He has not put that yellow in a great spot, though. I think Danny can just play the soft double out.
Yeah, just get it out.
I think that's definitely...
Just pop it out and leave the white sort of relatively hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just ask the question again, you know. As you said, that yellow's gone just up past the middle, so he hasn't left it ideal. Is that a dip here?
He's asked the question of Jacko here. He's just popped them all out and he's going to have a crack or I will.
He's got to take this one he's looking at. Then he goes top right, middle, bottom.
It's definitely the way to go. That yellow's
it chops in
quite a
easy.
fair
yeah,
way.
It chops in pretty easy.
This is a big shot. If he pots this,
he should be laughing. Really.
That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
He just rolls through this nicely, and he can just drop this last yellow in. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got to be careful that he just doesn't scoot through too much on this.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be queuing off the rail, and he's followed it through. That's exactly what I was talking about.
He had to play that with drag, just drag it in.
Even dead weight, just play dead weight,
yeah,
and then it just drops in. You know, you still, if it sits over, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Look at the shot that you've left. That's just lack of experience. Even if I'm playing that shot, I probably play with a little bit of stun, just to pull it back.
Absolutely.
Just all that is a confidence thing. Obviously, Jacko's, he's been around a little while, but that's a great open shot.
She's going to be 7
left
all.
A little bit average here, but He's got 2 shots.
What a massive fight back.
Shut up, you. That's it. Take your time. Just make sure of it. That's massive. This is the Giants actually go favourite now after the perfect 4 starts. So
were they 7-1 down at one stage? 6-1. Yeah.
And they got back to 6-3 and then lost that last one. So they've won 4 straight here. And they're absolutely flying. I would hate to be the one that's coming to the table for the Giants. I really would.
Who have we got up?
Is huge for
we got the young fella up. So him and Alan. There's
Alan's a very, very smart killer.
This is going to be a cracker.
This out big time.
What a great fight back here by the Rangers.
This is insane. I need a cigarette. I really do.
This is excellent.
And I was 7-all.
Here we go. And they really missed a chance to put it away there, the Giants. So,
just like I said, it's just a lack of experience. Probably a little bit nervous as well.
Yeah.
But you either play that dead weight or a little bit of bottom, just to pull it back.
All right, here we go. Final frame.
I will be back to join you in a second, my man.
Too easy, mate. He's got a big break there too. I reckon he'll go the Reds here. They'll get this, I reckon. He'll take the Reds, I would say.
Only have to do about 150 for the player if he's dead, and I think he can win.
Not sure about that shot because he's opened up the pocket there. Looks like he's... Nearly got away with that shot there. It was nearly a really good shot.
I was going to say he's not actually tall. I was trying to listen to what he was saying. This is a big comeback, guys.
It's a massive comeback.
These blokes are showing you how to do it.
He had a good chance when he went through that last ball and went in off. He only had to sort of drop it in dead weight and he was on the black, so had a good chance to finish it, but yeah, that's it. Yeah, so Alan's on the Reds, mate.
He's in not a bad position on them Reds.
They all go. I think the one above the yellow there goes to the right middle pretty easily.
It will go to the top left as well.
Yeah,
he's just actually knocked it all out. So
it's not a bad shot at all.
And I don't think he's landed on anything though. So
I
don't know if he's on that centre or not.
Does that one near the black Jackie or not? I'm
not too sure.
I don't think it does, but
he's been very stiff there. That's the problem with playing like fine shots. So the white's running.
Yeah,
you don't really know where it's going to go.
That's
so he's left himself for a big shot here. They are absolutely up and about. Zane needs to pipe down a little bit. I'm going to go job him.
Definitely the loudest one on the team.
I think you take the one to the top right, don't you? I think you take the highest one. Just drop it in and then you land back to the centre.
Yep. Hit the yellow.
He's just missed that by a long way.
These yellows still aren't ideal. You've got to
the yellows are still quite tricky. I don't know if the yellow down, the lowest yellow near the black actually gets in behind the bottom left pocket on that red.
Hard to say.
It's hard to say from here. You still got to get on it. So
it does go to the
shot.
Yeah, it does go to the right middle, but you've got to get on it. So
yeah, well that's it.
It's pretty good.
It's not a bad shot.
It's pretty good. Gives him more time to get a couple of these trickier yellows set up.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if that yellow is actually, in a straight jacket to pot, or whether you can play it quite hard and bump it out. I'm not too sure. Looking from here, I can't really tell.
I don't mind. This red he's closest to, doubling it over towards that top left so he can get it under that yellow in another visit. But
yeah, he's just...
We'll see, I'd just be probably getting this one out near the black.
Yeah,
while
absolutely.
you've got
while you've got control of the
top.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the shot. Salty's cut us off again.
And calling for the door to be shut.
Getting a bit hostile over there.
Getting a bit aggressive, so...
Oh, I don't really like that shot, because now Al can actually pop that out, and he's still got a bit of coverage down the bottom here. He didn't want that.
Yeah, these yellows are pretty tricky.
They're very, very tricky.
Oh, he's on that.
He's on that one. I think he's only left himself on the one to the top right. It's a tricky shot. What's he going to go, the double?
I think he's going the double here.
That's the problem here. It's okay, but Al can just clip off that one up in the top there and just pop it out so he can pot it.
You can just pop it out.
Yeah.
That's the shot.
I think you've got to do it now. You've got to get rid of it now, because it's his only hard ball. He's not going to do that, so...
Yeah. Hey, mate.
That's a shot to nowhere. I don't really know what that was in aid of.
Not too sure. I think he plays this one to the bottom left and covers this...
yeah, absolutely.
You could... Because just this one near the black, he's... You don't want to hit this too hard.
Didn't want it
That's
to
all right.
either.
That's all right, because you get this one out near the black. Get it out of the way now. I'm still not sure if it goes to the left middle or not.
I'm not too sure. He can play the double though.
He can still play the double.
He can just double it.
Just get down there.
And like with the coverage of that top pocket, that's why I think Alan had to get rid of
that
right. red over there, because he's just in nowhere. He's just played a shot to nothing.
Exactly.
Hasn't benefited him at all.
This is the right shot. Just get this out.
He's got to be careful. If it does drop the centre, he doesn't block himself on that other.
That's actually better.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's actually a lot better.
I like the double here for Alan, down to these to the bottom left here. Double the hard red out down to the bottom left here. I like that.
Well, yeah,
you have to.
You can't leave it there.
So you've got to play it. You can't just keep potting these ones here and hope for the best.
And the thing is, he's opened up this bottom right pocket for the black now too, so
yeah,
you sort of...
He's just going to keep potting them, and it's not...
Well, he's got to play... He's on his top one now. He has to play it out, so he's actually opened up the whole frame for yellows, mate.
Yeah, and now he's going to play it. And
well, the thing is, it's so much harder to pot with that red there, and now he's going to open it up.
He's got to be careful here too. He doesn't hit it too thin and pot the yellow in the pocket.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got to hit this quite full.
Yeah.
That's a really good shot. That is actually a really
but
nice shot.
he's on it pretty easily. He just runs it over, and his 3 reds are pretty cooked.
He's got to get through this first shot. Otherwise, he's not really going to leave himself anything. That yellow's pretty low.
Yeah.
So he's just got to cue through it. He's giving Alan a bit of a dim chance.
He's actually jabbed at it.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's probably missed.
Alan's just got to drop this one into the bottom left, dead weight, and land for the other one furthest away. But the black's still going to be tricky though, because it doesn't go to either centre. So
yeah, that's right.
He can't play this too hard. It's got to be dead weight. Yep, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot because he looks like he's a little bit angled to play this one to the bottom right, and he can just get up a bit and leave the black down.
Yeah, that's right.
But this is still a big shot.
Yeah, you got to get through this enough to pop it up enough to leave the angle.
Yeah, you've got to cue through it. Not like that, because now you've just got the finest cut. You've got no control of the white, so
this is a really big cut.
It's
actually, I don't even know if you can chop it in. I mean, you probably can, but he wants to watch that yellow over the middle. If he's hitting it that fine,
yeah, absolutely.
That's the other thing too. So it's very very dodgy.
Yeah, this is not a great spot to be in. He's got a bit of a result, I think. Little bit of a result there.
He's not on the one in the middle.
Even if he's on the one in the middle, he's really got to get through it. Otherwise, he's high on he's low on the top ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if he is on the one in the middle. I think he is.
Yeah, you got to play this, get through it, and get up to your top ball.
That's not ideal. It's a little bit hampered on the queuing, but the red's not in a really good spot. So
yeah, you need better just setting this up, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Unless you're feeling good, like I'd have a go at it, but
yeah, I think I'd be having it up, but it's awkward queuing.
Yeah.
He didn't want it there. That's actually a really bad shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if Alan's totaled here or not.
I think he's just got a nick on it.
Because now he's left that ball on the rail. It's so much trickier to get up to pot it.
That's all from that positional shot burn on the rail. Just awkward queuing.
Yeah, absolutely. If Al's fine enough on this, you can just clip it. That's not a bad shot. The yellow will pass, but it's just where he's left the white. It's a little bit tricky.
I'd be running this one up top rail again and coming down.
Yeah, absolutely. That's probably the shot, but you just got to be careful because you're going so fine on it. You don't want to be floating the white down here because that yellow's... You just got to be careful here. It's a little bit of a tricky shot.
So nothing but nice things about you too, mate.
Even that shot there, he hasn't left that yellow in a great position yet again. Like if you're playing that, you're going to play it dead weight.
Yeah, that's right.
Not to... So all Al's got to do here is just if he wants to, just find Nick off it and just leave it
off it.
Yep. Just got to be careful he doesn't open up that pocket.
Don't like the double.
But he's probably got away with that, mate, I think.
Yeah, he has, but I don't like the double.
I didn't like that myself. I think the fine clip off it and just keep that pocket in control.
Yeah,
and leave the white centre of the table. It's probably the shot, but... Yeah.
Does this go?
It must be pretty close.
I don't like
It's a little bit awkward though because you're going to be floating into the black.
Yeah.
Just to be careful. You just got to stun off it. That's a nice
It's
shot.
actually pretty good.
He's got
He's just got to play this one nice.
One big shot.
Yeah, because he's coming back down for the black
Yeah,
nicely.
absolutely. He's got to be careful he doesn't get it too fine and come down and knock the black. That's the only issue. I think he should be fine. It's actually a really big cut. The angle's a bit more deceiving than what it is.
It is, and the thing is, it could be closely enough too. Depends on how thin he hits it.
Yeah, and he's looks like he's got a bit of ride on it as well. So
should be all right, but.
That's a really, really big chance for Al there. Because the thing is, even if Al does miss the red, if it sits in the pocket, the black's going to be a natural shot for that pocket.
Yeah.
Because where the white's going to float, so...
I think he should have taken that ball first.
I feel like he probably should have, yeah. And even if he just dropped it, and just left it... This is a quite fair. He's got to be careful he doesn't go into that black, though. So that's a good shot. That's a good result. Because like I said, he's blocked the pocket now. He's left him fine. He's either got to play the double or he's got to play it really hard and try and bounce back for the bottom right.
It's a pretty big shot.
He's just got to be careful he doesn't overdo this by heaps and just drop it back down on the rail, because if he gets it near the pocket, he might be another chance.
Yeah.
It's a big shot though. That's huge.
I tell you what, there's a few people here too, so there's no pressure on this one, eh?
She's a bit of a turnout.
Yeah. Just a nice little drop in here, and
he's missed it. Only thing that potentially might say
is the hampered queuing.
The hampered queuing. I know myself, I don't like these shots. I can't stand them. They are
This
big.
is not ideal where he's left this wide. I can't.
And probably the other issue is too, Staff, he's floating. If he does pot it, the white's floating to leave him for the bottom left pocket.
Yeah,
I don't think nothing passes there. So he's
got to get a bit on this just to get back down for the black.
He's just got to make sure he hits it. Doesn't want to miss it completely. So Al has all he's got to do is just play this dead weight. He can't go wrong. Play it dead weight.
He should not miss this one. I wouldn't have thought. Oh, that is not ideal.
Probably nearly in the worst position for a black you could be,
that
especially when you're 7-all on the hill.
At all.
I don't think he likes bottom spin very often, so I don't like this shot.
He's got to punch this into the bottom left.
Fuck.
This is a big shot.
Yeah, that's a big black. That's a massive black. Well, what can I say? What a fight
back. 6-1 down.
6-1 down and then 7-3 down going into the last half. The perfect 5.
Win 8-7.
That is massive.
Very, very good fight back.
Big congrats to
well done.
the Park. They were the best team all year. They went through undefeated. And
what a good final.
Massive effort from the Giants as well. I didn't have it that way. I thought it was going to be pretty one-sided. So, congratulations.
Yeah, great effort by the Giants. They had a few chances in that last set. But the Rangers got over the top. Well done to them. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
That is massive.
I reckon that young fella got nervous.
Yeah.
Probably his last 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah, he would have been.
Because he played really well in his other 2
He did.
No.
Getting, like, just thank the umpires,
Yeah.
cards,
Yeah.
singles winners, the blue one.
That's for the umpire. That's for the singles. All right. Testing. 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 Hello. Hey? Say it again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. No. Oh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have your attention, please? Yeah, it's Big Bad Dave here again. If you can't hear me, open your ears, lad. I will talk when everyone shut up. Yeah, I know. Now I'm going to do some more work. If you be quiet, I'll tell you something. Guess what? I've been to work tonight. Anyway, I'd like to say congratulations to the two winners and the runners-up for the grand final, Division 2 and Division 3. Put your hand to them. While I was at work, I did watch some of the games. I did tip the Reapers for 8-7, but they done really well tonight. Anyway, we'll go to the umpires first. We'd like to thank all the umpires, Taylor, Vincent. Put your hand to the umpires. You've done a good job. No, we've got steak tonight. Okay. Okay, we're going to go. Oh no, I'll get them later. We go to Division 3 singles first. We didn't have many players turn up, but the runner-up for Division 3 singles, put your hands together for Nicole Bayliss. Thank you. And I don't believe it. Of course, I do. The winner was Emily Kearns. Now, I don't want anyone laughing at me either. Division 2 singles, the runner-up was, of course, it was me. But the winner was, and I was shocked, was my wife, Janelle. Hey? I'm not you. Oh, wrong ones. I gave the wrong ones. Where's mine? Oh. I did try my hardest to win the Division 2 singles again, but I'll admit that Janelle did play better than me that day, and she played really, really well. Okay, we'd like to thanks to big hand for Andrew Saltmast for live streaming. And always does a good job. Put your hand together for big Shaden Brown and staff for doing a good job. And we'd like to thank all the bar staff and the Workers Club. Okay, you got any scissors? Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot the gift cards here. Are they... Are they all $50, Salty? Oh, yeah, hold them. What's the other ones for, Salty? Them 4 gift cards. Oh, winners and runner-up, yeah. They're for the winners and runner-up.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I know which one's which.
Yeah, which one's which? Which one's which?
70 for the winners.
Which ones? Which one's the winners?
No, these are for the singles, Dad.
No, I go and ask Salty. What are they for? Oh, right. Okay, we'll get back to the 8 ball. Quiet, please. Like I said, I'd like to say a big congratulations to the winners and the runner-up. We'll go to Division 3. I did tip the Reapers for 8-7, but they won 8-3. Congratulations to the Queen's Arms for runner-up. Do you want to say a speech, Captain? Put your hand together for them. And the captain, Sean, have a say, mate.
I'd like to thank everyone that came out to play tonight, especially you guys. You gave us a run for our money. Thanks for being lucky on a lot of our matches. I'm not very good with speeches, so I'll leave it there. They Division 2?
Div 3.
Division 3, yeah. Well, you want me to call the players up? There you go, mate. You can give it to them. All right. Hang on. If you can get them untangled. Right, who was your players? All right. And Tyson? Yeah. The Reapers were Captain Sean and Jacob. Yeah, come on, you've got to give it to him. Yeah, come on. You're going to put it around his neck, shake his hand. Fucking oath, Sean. It's the first time for me. Emily Kearns. And first time ever playing 8 ball, young Darcy. Who else you got? Oh, you, yeah. No.
Mason. Oh, of course, the sharpshooter, Jess. Who'd you miss? She took the scissors. Oh, no, she hasn't. You right? Yeah, just go. You're all right. No, take it with you. All right. Everyone's been waiting for this. So have I. Division 2 grand finals. The team that came back after a few seasons off was the Giants. I think they played really, really well. And they done really, really well. So the runner-up, put your hand together for the Giants. Craig. And their captain, Craig Jackway. Good on you, mate. Speech. Yeah. Quiet, please, because he's pretty quiet.
Well done, Rangers. I think we came tonight knowing we were going to get beaten, but we gave you a fair shot. We were unlucky.
That was a big scare at 6-1.
It was a big scare. We thought we had it. Well, we never thought we had it in the bag. You don't know till the end, so we kept fighting. You guys came back, and well done to you.
Put your hand together for Craig and these teams. Good on you, mate. Okay, you know all the winners, don't you? And the winner was the Park Rangers. Good on you, mate.
Thanks, Dave.
Speech. Shh. Quiet.
On behalf of the workies, Soldy, thanks very much for the live stream tonight. And, you know, nothing's easy. It all takes time. Thank you very much to the umpires tonight. Nothing's easy. Special thanks to you guys tonight. It was stiffer than 6-1, 7-3, or whatever it was. You guys had your name all over the trophy. We were very, very lucky to win it. Thanks very much to my guys. We don't sort of struggle to get players, but we've got blokes that work at Kamauko that take nights off and bits and pieces to make sure we've got a side. Zane misses training, leaves training early shit when I ring him and say, oh, someone's not playing tonight. I appreciate it, guys, for coming and filling in now.
The ballet studio was closed.
I really appreciate it, guys, and thanks very much.
Put your hand together for the Park Rangers. You can give to them. The players were Danny Ford. Oh, jeez, get up there. Zane Brown. Mark Lee. Alan Atkins. And Red. And Paul Stiles. Put your hands together for the Park Rangers. Good on you, mate.
Well done, mate. Thank you.
Okay, we would like to say a big thank you again for the 4 teams, the Workers Club, Salty. I hope you guys hang around. I mean, I'll buy you a beer. Anyway, just a question. Everyone wants to know, Paul, are you going up to Division 1? No. Yes, you are. No. Yeah. I'll tell you something, and I will probably regret this. I reckon you can go up to Division 1 and beat half of them teams up there. If you come 4th in the finals, I'll give you $100 for a drink. No. Thanks, everyone. The drink's on salty.